What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me. I do apologize. I was looking at the time on the oven. That time is right. What's up, everybody? Everybody here. Thank you, Queen B More, for becoming a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Or joining, I should say. What's up, everybody? I just want to make sure before we start. I apologize for my tardiness, but I'm here. We're gonna have a good show today. Don't even trip. All right, let me go and we'll get started, y'all.
The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? And welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And of course, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody living? How everybody feeling? How everybody doing today? Hopefully, you're alive and in color. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, Simply Anna? What's up, V? Miss AT Alien Stan, CEO, Black Pearl, Tiffany, Nelly, Miss Bugs. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. What's up, Shay? Shay, I'm trying to get filled in too. Yeah, I heard she went to the hospital talking about TJ for for super glue poisoning when she tried to super glue her teeth back together. That's what I heard. What's up, Lisa? Thank you for being here. We also going to talk about Genesis today. The cult people, aka Carbonation, done stole from the lady, took all her money. They took advantage of her. And I'm gonna tell you why they took advantage of her. And y'all ain't gonna like the reason either, but we gotta have a real conversation though. That's the thing. We gotta be real over here. It's called Talk the Real T2 for a reason, right? Condolences to Nelly. Oh my God, what happened to Nelly? What happened? Hold on, let me catch up real quick before I start, y'all. Oh my God, prayers. What's going on? I can't find your original comment. I'm so sorry. What's up, Erica? What's up, Just Curious? Thank you. Yeah, she used super glue on her teeth. That's what happened. What's up, Miss Barbara? Oh, I'm not even on camera right now, y'all. My bad. Hold on. Do I look good? Okay, we live and in color, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Hey, everybody else be doing those 6, 7 hour live streams. I can take y'all all around the world before we get to the point like everybody else does. Yes, Black Pearl, I'm here. Oh, Nelly, if everybody can put hearts in the chat real quick for Nelly, that would be greatly appreciated. My condolences to you and your family. I'm so sorry about that. Oh man. I don't. Oh, my internet is choppy. Okay, go ahead and put hearts in the chat, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix my internet real quick, you guys. 30 seconds. All right. Is it a little better, you guys, or do I got that Hood Life, that Hood Life Chronicles internet? Oh my God, the internet's not even working. Thank you guys for sending Nelly love, everyone. I do appreciate that. To her and her family, definitely our condolences over here. Mm. Okay, good on your end. It's fine for me. Okay, all right, good, 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 good. Okay, got it. Okay, sound good, everything. All right, got it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Do we want to start out with the Genesis getting robbed, or do we want to start out with the Jaguar stuff first? Which one, Genesis? Oh my God. Okay, let's start out with the Genesis stuff first. Okay, shout out to Genesis because I did reach out to her. Someone let me know that hey, she got robbed from the cult people, and I was like, what? What happened, y'all? I was like, she got robbed. So I was looking and I couldn't find anything, and then where I found it, I was like, oh, I ain't watching that channel. So let me just ask Genesis straight up. So Genesis had told me that she did get robbed. They basically took her equipment. So you know how Genesis has bought her another house or whatever, right? So they were living in her original house. So what ended up happening was that they got into some kind of argument, I guess. They got upset. They left, and she didn't know they were leaving. Left rotten food in the refrigerator. They didn't break anything, thank God. But you know what they did, y'all? So Genesis has like a studio room. I think it's a garage, but it's a studio room, right? I got one of those, right? So she had a studio room, and basically what they did was just take all that ish out of her studio room and like the TVs, the cameras, they left the couches. And I told her, I was like, Genesis, the only reason why they left those couches was because they couldn't fit them in their truck. That's the only reason why they left them couches. But other than that, they would have took them couches as well too. They basically were going to clean her out. She had it all decorated, signage and all that. They took it all. And maybe, and again, I haven't heard their side of the story. I don't think one of them shitted on the floor though. But yeah, kind of like that. But anyway, so what ended up happening was that she had decorated that room. It was like the Zulu Nation room and stuff like that. And that was supposed to be for them to kickstart their network and get them going. And she was trying to have them like basically be like the new, like kind of like an app thing. You know what I mean? Like have their own network and shit like that. That's what they were supposed to do. That was the goal. But yeah, whatever fight they got into, I didn't ask for details or anything like that. They ended up taking everything and then bouncing out without even telling her. And that makes sense why they wouldn't have told her because they was going to take her shit. But man, and like even though Genesis be on her full shit, we can't lie. She here and there and she everywhere, right? We can't lie about Genesis. However, I can tell you one thing: if that lady housed you for a whole year without y'all having to pay rent, they didn't pay any rent. And she said that in the video. They did not pay any rent. They were living there for free. So definitely, if I end up homeless, y'all, I'm moving in with I'm moving in with DJ Genesis with my free rent. But anyway, yeah, She wasn't charging them rent. I think also she had some kind of other second business or something like that that she helped them with. I think she helped them like with a tax business or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but I think she helped them like do taxes and stuff like that. So she helped them get a business off the ground. Like she really helped those people. Because remember, I was asking her, I was like, "Oh, do you still talk to them?" And she was like, "Yeah, we still talk," but she wouldn't like go into detail on like the stuff that had happened or what was really going on with them. So she was being very like secretive with it. It's kind of like, well, why are you being so secretive and like kind of like you don't want to say, oh yeah, this is X, Y, and Z, and this is what's going on. Just be honest. If they're hoodwinking you, what's up, Aaron? If they're like in there scamming you and basically taking advantage of you, let someone know. And maybe it was a thing where Genesis was afraid to like say like, hey, I'm being scammed, can you guys help me? Because no one likes being taken advantage of. I'm opening up my laptop, that's why I'm looking cross-eyed at y'all. But no one likes being taken advantage of, and this is probably a situation where she was being taken advantage of, but she didn't want to let us know that she was being taken advantage of. I'm gonna even go one step further, because they believe in polygamy. And I believe because Genesis was a big girl, they try to play on that. And this is what I mean by that, you guys. Big girls always have money. They always have money. I don't know what it is, but I've never seen a broke big girl before. A big girl usually has money. And so they played into that. They knew she was kind of savvy. She had a little money. She had property. So, hey, let's go ahead and swindle her and try to get her up in there. No, actually, they played on my deceased son. Oh my God. They did. Wait, how? Genesis? That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link for her, but I'm still gonna talk my ish. But I believe because they seen a big girl with a little bit of money, and they're all like, "Oh, we gonna try to swindle her and hoodwink her and try to play on her emotions," and we just figure she got low self esteem, and we'll just be able to run over her. I believe that's what they did. Let me tell you something. There was a girl who I was friends with. Why is it not working on? For some reason, I can't post the link on YouTube. What's going on? Okay, there we go. So basically, there was a girl that I used to work with, right? She had like a dude in jail or whatever, and she would mess with these different dudes in jail and shit like that, right? And so what would end up happening was that she would spend her money and buy them things, and like she was basically just showering them with love because she didn't know what love truly was. And and she had a good, I hate saying that she had a good personality because she was really a shitty person, y'all. She took advantage of other people. Like the dudes were taking advantage of her, and she would take advantage of people like her friends and shit like that. But I always said that I should have gave her some D, because if I gave her the D, because my D is phenomenal, if I gave her some D, I know I could have been in there like swimwear. I could have been driving her car. I could have been in her house, not paying any rent and stuff like that. And so, what I'm getting to, you guys, you have these people who will take advantage of a big girl because she got a little money and play on her insecurities and shit like that. It's an unfortunate thing. Very unfortunate. You a whole TJ. Shut up. Yeah, like the Derek and Monique. Yeah, love at the lockup. Derek and Monique. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, and I regret not hooking up with her, but I honestly don't, because uh, there were some problems that she had, and I have to tell you behind the membership, because it's not nice for me to say that as a man. I shouldn't say certain things like that, but I'll tell you behind the paywall why I couldn't just dive in it, because it just, yeah, yeah, it's just crazy. But anyway, you guys. I know I'm going to hell, but y'all coming with me though. Y'all are coming with me. But yeah, they played on her because out of all the business dealings and stuff like that, Genesis wasn't getting any money out of it. So she literally was trying to help these people, and they basically hoodwinked her and did her wrong. You might as well go to Genesis and she, her house manager, and fix her studio. Yeah, definitely. I'll fix up her studio and everything like that. Well, it's going to be my studio after I fix it up. But yeah, I'll fix up her studio and everything like that. I don't mind that. Did she eat it? Wait, eat what? What are you talking about? What did she eat? Yeah, I dropped the link. Hold on. Okay, let me do it on YouTube real quick. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. How come it's not working on what should we call it? Hold on. And Genesis is a good sport, you guys. I know you probably are like AT2. Why are you over here talking about her and she in the chat? She a good sport about it, y'all. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let's go ahead and drop that link. And shout out to everybody on Facebook, by the way. Make sure y'all hit that like button over there. Facebook been showing me love, y'all. Okay, let me do it this way. Unplug said you saying what a lot of us was thinking. Thank you, Unplug. See, I'll be telling the truth, y'all. Y'all just be mad at me. And if you guys would like to bless AT2 and I won't steal from you, go ahead and drop $1 or $2 in the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or you can send a super chat, super sticker. Okay, I'm dropping it for Genesis. But yeah, but here's the thing about the cult people though. You have to remember they ain't shit either. The difference between the Nature Boy guy and the actual the cult disciples or whatever you want, Carbonation disciples or whatever they call, right? They didn't go to jail. He went to jail, but you have to realize they probably should have went to jail with him because they were accomplices, or not even just accomplices, they were content with what he was doing, like all the crazy shit, you know. And just think about all those women. Like, Genesis has to realize you are a woman, you have to stand by the women. Like, they basically use sextortion. Do you guys know what that is? Basically, they would film the girls in certain kind of acts and stuff like that, and they use that to kind of have control over the women. Like, the whole cult thing, it's very crazy, you guys. It's wild. So just thinking about it, like, they probably should have went to jail with that fool. So at the end of the day, they're not good people. I mean, you see Solar, like Solar is not really like a quote unquote good person. He kind of like all over the place and like, you know, he definitely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So they haven't been deprogrammed. They don't know how to. What's up, Casey? They don't know how to act in society. You know, they don't. They can't. This is the wrong word, but you know what I'm trying to say. They can't acclimate in society. I know that's the wrong word. Let me let Genesis up. What's up, Genesis? How you doing?
Can you hear me? Hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you, Maya. I appreciate that.
I just did this whole like thing real quick. I just want to. Now I did go through this with trees, but I was not able to really go through it. But I'm gonna just show it, okay? Because I'm tired of this narrative. Can I present my screen real quick?
Yeah. Did you pull it up yet?
All right, I'm about to share my screen.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go into Google Photos.
Assimilate. Thank you, Tiffany. That's the word I was trying to say. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
All right, do you see it?
Oh my God, are those your nudes? I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. No.
No, that's my.
Oh, is that your baby?
So in February, I had a SAR, right?
Mm-hmm.
February 27th, I had a SAR. Okay. I was damn near I almost died because he was he was early. He was only born at 7 months. Okay. There it was during the freeze of like there was like a Dallas freeze that happened, and also like I ended up having really high blood pressure, preeclampsia, and diabetes, gestational diabetes, right? And
Oh, so you had like all three major like pregnancy like health.
I also had COVID. You see, I'm here with my mask on and stuff like this.
Oh, you had Coviana too? Oh
I
man.
had everything. Okay, like I was having chest pains.
Were you
The
on
fire
bed
department.
rest too? Because preeclampsia,
I
you
was
have to
in
be
the
on Brit.
hospital. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. So during that 2 week time, okay,
Mm-hmm.
like that's when I ran into Shocking because I had um I was just nothing, just confined to a bed and just watching stuff online. So I found out about Bigo, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they were the ones I got in touch with them. They were talking to me during my thing, my whole time in the hospital. My baby was in the, in the IC, what's it called? The PICU, the prenatal ICU,
Yeah.
the premature. So he was in NICU, newborn ICU, right? And I was in just ICU for 2 weeks, right? And this is
Mm.
me in ICU. This is March, right? And so I'm going back and so I went through this whole thing, and that's when I met Shaka and them, right? So this is March, okay? And then I'm going back and forth to see my child and this, that, the other. And then, April, he ended up, this is the day he passed away, April 7th.
Wait,
This
wait,
is
wait, wait. He didn't make it?
no, he didn't make it. He passed away. This is him. This is the day that he passed away. That night he
Oh
passed
my
away.
God, I'm so sorry, Genesis.
So, right when he passed away, guess who I ran into? They were in Dallas. And I ended up meeting up with them because I had just lost my child.
Yeah. Can you guys put hearts in the chat for Genesis real quick, you guys? Keep going, Genesis. I'm sorry. We just
So
want to show you love because, man.
so they came out, and then they were with this girl, Cree. They were a couple. This whole threesome right here.
Mhm.
But me just losing a child, they came in. We went. I came there with my kids. You know what I'm saying? We enjoy, we had fun, whatever. This, that, the other. Right. So that was the introduction to them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
them with this young lady and me just losing a child, trying to cheer myself up. You know what I'm saying? And so then while they were in Texas, right? So we can like stop sharing it now.
Oh, okay. I'll take it down. And what year is this, Genesis? I just want to clarify for the people.
This was in 2021,
Okay, 2021. Okay.
right? April 2021. This is us hanging out. You know what I'm saying? We went to this place to take pictures, right? This is him and Azine. This is him and the girl because they were all together. And then that's the girl and her kid. So from my understanding, they were like a whole throuple going on here.
Mm-hmm.
So they introduced me to Bigo because it was still COVID going on. I
Right.
joined
That's when it really got popular too.
right around that time, 2021. They sat down with us and was like, man, you need to get on this Bigo app. And so I joined their Bigo app as part of their Bigo family. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, because of like big, I wasn't working at the time and all this other stuff. So, Bigo was actually an interesting thing to do, right? So uh did Bigo, and I'm a web developer, and so we were
Mm-hmm.
complaining about Bigo and how jacked up Bigo was, like this, that everybody was starting to complain about Bigo. So we actually had an idea that we were gonna like really redo Bigo, and it was gonna be called the Zulu, like Tribe Zulu, and the tribe, mytribe.com, right?
Oh,
So I
okay.
was the web developer for that, the idea of like creating a tribe and online doing this whole thing. He paid me about $5,000, but then we ended up falling out because he was saying that I was overcharging him. But really, I had a team in India that was doing the work for me, and I was just basically project managing. And he was trying to he began to accuse me of like price gouging, right? So we got into a huge
Wow.
argument about that, and then we stopped talking to each other
Mm-hmm.
for like until just recently, like a
So
year
how
ago,
long did you guys go without talking to each other?
till like last year around October. They went to
Wow.
Mexico. They went to Mexico, and they ended up having to come back because of his child support case.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was unable to come back into the Mexico without having a passport. So they were doing taxes because of a friend of theirs. They were doing some kind of ERC like taxes, right? Like some kind of like grant that they were giving out to COVID people, right? So if you had a
Mm-hmm.
business, you were eligible for a loan through the process or whatever, right? So certain people had businesses, they were doing those taxes like that, right? So
Okay.
they
Was that the same as a PPP or no?
no. This is like if you have a business, when you do your taxes, then you can, if you like, say if you're like an Uber driver, you get like some extra money on your taxes for doing that. It's like a tax credit.
Oh, got you. And are you from Louisiana? Everybody's asking.
No, I'm originally from New Orange, New Jersey.
Oh, okay, New Jersey. Okay. Because also, like, well, her name got Detroit in it. So, like, why y'all think
In
Louisiana? But
Detroit,
anyway, keep going.
for like one of the most important part of my life. So I really resonate and claim Detroit because I really was there for a very, I
Okay.
mean,
Shout out to everybody in the Dirty D. But
and
keep going. So they got a tax credit and everything, right, for doing taxes.
so
Okay.
the problem was is that when they were doing the tax stuff, that people was just doing it and not paying them back the employee
Mm,
retention credit. They would do it for people, and then they would get the money and not give them their whatever their cut was. So I said, well, they were doing it on TurboTax. So I said, you know what? I know how to like actually. You need to like create a real tax business and not do it on TurboTax. Me
yeah.
knowing how to set up a business, I said, okay, well, actually, you need to get like an EFIN number. Then needs to get a PTIN because it was like a thing where every time they would get the taxes, it would get sent to the person, but then the person would just disappear.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I need to do my business thing. Genesis, can I hold $70? But anyway, keep going.
So yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I said I do your taxes for you, and then I'm gonna pay you back when I get the money. They get the money, and then they ain't nowhere to be found. So I said, you know what? The way that you're supposed to do it is you get an EFIN number, you get a PTIN, you set up a tax business, and you go to Santa Barbara. You put your you gotta set the whole thing up. You know what I'm saying? You go through the government, and that's how they. It's not like a TurboTax situation. You know what I'm saying? I have a friend of mine who owns the African American Black tax professionals, and she actually helped me set up Refund Slayer. So I said, okay,
Mm,
I helped them to like get legitimate with the taxes instead of like just trying to turbo tax it, right?
right. Because
Because
anybody can do TurboTax, so they was really ripping people off because you can do that on your own,
they
right?
wasn't ripping people off because they wasn't even getting the money, that they were just basically doing people's taxes and wasn't getting shit. And I was the one saying, okay, well, this is what you're supposed to really do. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, okay, well, listen, I can show you this thing, whatever. Then on top of that, you're trying to get back to Mexico. You're trying to make your pay your child support, get back to Mexico to your so-called restaurant. He said he had a restaurant, right? Which I found out
Hmm.
later on is a garage
Oh,
or like a small ass. I just found out that last night that it's not even a whole. I'm thinking that they have a whole restaurant like with seating and stove and no, this is like just a hole in the wall garage type of thing that he just have stuff in that they do in Mexico that's for like $200 like a thing, and he just works out of that garage. But the whole time I'm thinking there was a real restaurant there, so I
so
was
you
being
never asked for like what have they ever cooked for you before?
he
Like, do
showed
you know what they can?
he could cook. Like, he worked for he's really a chef, and on top of that,
Oh, okay.
a real chef. And on top of that, like I've seen pictures of like this other restaurant, but that wasn't his restaurant. That was another person. I found out later that was
Mm,
pictures I saw. That
okay.
was somebody else's restaurant. So I'm thinking one thing and it's not even what it is. So that's
Right.
pretty much
So he was showing you something completely different. Like you thought the restaurant that he was showing you was the
what the
one that
restaurant
he
was.
was working
Not
out. It's
like
like, yeah, that's not his.
what I got told is my garage that I had my studio was bigger than the restaurant that he actually had.
Oh man. Ay ay ay.
So that's pretty much the situation. It was me thinking that things not being really told to me exactly what, you know what I'm saying? Like it was
Hmm.
get blown up like it was really something that they had something going on. That it was like, we were gonna make some money. I'm thinking we about to, okay, shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, we can make this amount of money off of it. And I actually had my friends like get their taxes done through them. None of them got their tax return.
What? What?
I
So
had my own personal friends do the thing with them, and none of them got their return. Like
now
the
the return went missing, or they owed money because it
no,
was done
they
wrong.
didn't know what the fuck they were doing. The person that really knew how to do it was not the one that was doing it. They were trying to do it themselves, and they fucked up everybody's like fucking shit. So no one got their thing. The whole objective of what we were trying to do was like not even happening. So okay, that didn't happen. So then tax season happens, right? I
Hmm.
set up a whole business. I'm like, okay, well, that didn't go through, but you know what? Let's just really like do this legitimately instead of doing y'all TurboTax shit, whatever y'all call yourself doing. Okay, this is what it's supposed. This is how you're really supposed to do it. Now there was a class, 7-day class, right? That they were supposed to that Azine was going to attend. However, I believe that she was like depressed. She was not. She was sleeping most of the time. She had just had a baby. The baby was only 6 months old, like less than 6 months. So she's
Hmm.
breastfeeding time. She's tired, right? So when you try to say, okay, well, you got to do these classes, she's more sleeping and whatever, like tired, sleeping all the time. So when it came down to it, she missed a whole bunch of classes. Uh, and then when it came down to doing the taxes, I believe more mistakes was made. Like she didn't click a certain thing that says, okay, that the money's supposed to go into the Santa Barbara account. She clicked something else because she didn't go to the class. So then all those tax returns that she did went directly to the people once again. And she didn't get paid. Nobody got paid anything because she had, if they did pay them back, they didn't tell me,
So,
right?
question. So, was the money supposed to go to the actual customer, or it was supposed to go to you guys first?
How it works is that Santa Barbara it automatically deducts what you do as a tax preparer, and then sends the person the amount. It's called the Santa
Okay.
Barbara. So one portion, so your fee the software calculates your fee. It goes into your business account, and then the uh the tax return you get a check, or you get like it gets direct deposited into your account.
Okay, I was just trying to clarify because it sounded like he was doing something illegal at first.
No,
I
no, no,
thought the money was going to y'all, and
no,
then
no,
y'all was like
no,
giving. Okay, thank you for
no.
clarifying.
No, what happened? What ended up happening is she didn't click the right thing, so it got sent to them. The whole thing got sent to them, and then you have to go back and ask them to like give you your whatever it is that your fee is once again. So like they did 10 returns like that, right?
Mm.
I was like, you know what? I give up on the tax shit. I'm not even worried about this. I wasn't even. I was like, man, fuck it. This shit is not working. You know what I'm saying? I spent a bunch of money on radio ads. I had like a slogan made and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a jingle that was
Yeah.
on the radio. Like I really like was putting money into the tax business, right? Because they was making sure they had a bunch of people they could promote it. We're gonna market this thing and we're gonna really do it. But
So, did they make any money and just not tell you?
I don't know. That's the part, you know what I'm saying? Because when I look back into the software, I see they said they only did 10 people's taxes, but then I'm seeing like more people now. When I went in there again once they like did their shit, it made me like,
Mm.
let me go and check this software. It looks like they had other people now they did taxes for.
Yeah, because to me, I'm all like, there's no way in hell that they were not making any
They
money or anything like that.
on my back and they were just like, probably popping it, they probably figure out a way to reroute the money or get the money directly from the people and not pay me, you know.
Right, because they're trained professional scammers. But I kind of wanted to go back because a lot of people were confused. And I hate to bring it back up because it's sensitive, but I want to go back to your son and how you feel like they manipulated you with that. Was it that you were in a vulnerable situation and so then they came to you and kind of
They
put.
came 7 days after my son died.
Mhm.
And so, like I wasn't really talking to nobody at that time. I just, you know what I'm saying? So when they came into town, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, because they're the ones that was talking to me when I was in the hospital, right? So I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, okay, well, let me show you around Dallas and this, that, the other. And they seemed like really nice and cool people. They was really down to earth people. I took them to some events that I knew about. We were like, it was really like they had their little relationship they was going through, but somehow that lady just disappeared out of the blue. Like
Right,
she
because they were a throuple, but then she disappeared, right?
Right. All of a sudden, she's not, and then she ended up going on King World and complaining about that they was being naked in front of the kids and all kind of stuff. They wasn't doing it at my house. I was like, well, I don't believe that because they're not doing that over here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Right.
like, her like she's lying. I don't believe that. You know, whatever, like a dummy, right? So
Uh-huh.
now I'm like, okay, maybe they were doing all kind of weird stuff, and I don't, I'm like double thinking, like, okay, like was they doing that? Like now I'm thinking, like, if you would steal from me, you would do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So what was the last big blow up fight that y'all had before they left? Because you didn't know they left. So like what happened before they left?
I said, hmm? Your phone? Oh, here, the phone. Okay. So around the Charleston White time, well, it was because of my taxes because they were trying to charge me $2,000 to do my taxes, even though they were doing it on the software I paid for it.
But I was gonna say they were living in your place for free, right?
Right.
So but they wanted to charge you to do your taxes, even though they're living.
My taxes that I'm set the business up for. You're working on the software I paid for, and then he jumped up in my face with his fist balled up. They had to then Legina had to jump in and say, "Don't do that." They were saying that I needed because he jumped up with his fist balled up. I stood up like you better not, and then all of a sudden they're like, "I'm wrong because you don't do that to a man." And now I got like 3-against-1, three, and then Legina's like, "Nah." And he was like, "Y'all," he just like ranting and raging throughout the house. You know what I'm saying? Just like Jaguar that one day. Yeah.
Wow. So okay,
So,
so it was Shaka and who else was trying to beat you up?
well, they weren't trying to beat me up. They were just
Oh,
on
okay.
something like, you're wrong. Like the women were like, when he's jumping up in your face, you're not supposed to say nothing back because he's a man and all this other
Oh,
crazy stuff.
because they still in that cult mentality, women are beneath them, all that stuff. Okay, got you. But who was the three people though?
It was a zine and then some person that he brought that calls
A
herself
man
like
or woman?
a woman.
Okay.
And then she was supposed to be supposedly like the MC for the Charleston White event, but she ended up staying there, and she's still with them to this day right now.
Oh, she's still with him, but she
I,
was
I
supposed to
think
be
that
the
he took her on
MC.
as a wife. I think he took her on as a wife. Like I think
That
that
I
was,
was getting ready to ask you
and
that, if
that's
that
the
his
thing
new
that
wife
what
or
I found out
whatever.
later is that it's like a common thing that he goes to people's house and then invites other people over their house and all kind of weird shit. So yeah.
So you didn't have a rule like, hey, don't be doing that weird cult shit over here?
Well, the thing is that like she was supposed to be there to help to be the MC for the Charleston White event. But we got into it about that too because he was getting upset about the fact that I was putting money into Charleston White and Princella because I was on some male hating shit at that point anyway. So I was like watching Princella like on blast 3 hours a day. I was like on
Mhm.
Princella's nutsacks because I was like, man, I'm tired of these men or whatever. But I'm still like, okay, but it was kind of crazy. So that's why I was like, if you guys really knew like what I was really going through about men, like y'all would know because I've been through so much bullshit. I was like on Princella's side of the fence when it was not gay, but like just like man. So
Yeah. So you and Chaka never hooked up.
no, hell no,
Okay. You weren't at least like the little bit attracted to him
no.
or anything like that?
We did Bigo. They did a WhatsApp. Okay, and
Hmm.
all the people that was on the back chat, like they were doing some like sexual, like showing like sexy pictures. And one of the pictures, there was a video of a zine, giving Shaka head, and that penis was so small, like that it was just ridiculous. And I said, "There's no way. Like if you guys know, I'm like 300 pounds. I got a big butt, everything. There's no way I could that would even satisfy me." I'm like, "What? What?" You know what I'm saying? He's a small guy. Shaka's a small guy, small in stature. There's a certain type of girl that would be turned on by that. So no, that was not my thing at all.
See why I don't go on Bigo, you guys? Because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
No, I'm big on that you having like the WhatsApp, so you be a part of a family, and there be additional chatting going on WhatsApp, like a group. So they made like some kind of like group of like some weird group that they started on there where people was like doing some old like what I'm saying freaky shit on the group. You know what I'm saying?
And that thing was just way too small for you.
Listen, if it was bigger, I might have tried. You know, shit. But all that, I was like, oh hell no, that ain't go. Mm-mm.
Was it this big?
It was about that size. You laughing?
Oh
And then people say, "Oh, you
no!
might have been a grower," but I was like, "Man, you got to grow. You have to be at least showing a little more than that to be able to grow to the point where it would even satisfy me." I'm sorry, I'm not used to like that. That's too much,
Oh man!
and that's what it really boils down to. So no,
So did he ever try to make you one of his wives? But as soon as you seen the D, you was like, "Oh
no,
no!"
no, there was 100% just straight like just like business. Like, okay, what we gonna
Okay,
do?
it was his business.
You know, the kids got along. That was the main thing. Okay, I'm glad that the kids like they love each other. They're
Right.
with each other. It was a community. Like I felt almost like the elder in the community, like type of thing, like a mama dia.
Oh, okay,
Like,
okay,
so
got you, got
it was
you.
not like I'm trying to, screw a 26-year-old woman and her 40-year-old man. And then would I be the sub wife of that and I'm paying for everything? Like people think I'm really that crazy and stupid. Like, I mean, I might be dumb to a certain extent, but not
Mhm.
that
Yeah,
not
not
that
that dumb though.
to be the sub wife of no, come on now.
Okay, at least that. So
She
after you
pound
guys had the
she making like some bread too, and I can understand maybe come on now, but not like no, come on now.
okay, so after you left the well, after that whole fire or whatever, right? So how long before you discovered that they up and left?
That was like a couple days ago, a few days ago, like probably
Oh,
like
okay, this is just recent. Okay, okay, got you, got you.
Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, so this just happened. So when did the fight go down? On Thursday?
No, the fight happened like about around the time of like right after the Charleston White event, because they got mad. They was like, "Oh, I don't want to be a part of Zulu Vid. We don't really want Zulu Vision. I just want you should have been focusing your money onto me. You should have gave me the money instead of giving it to Charleston White and doing this whole thing with Princella. You're putting things together in what you want to do, and you're not asking us what we want to do. And I feel like you're trying to control us and have your thumb on us so we can't move forward and just like making up some shit like I'm trying to like keep them behind, keep them back or hold them back or something.
Yeah. But to be
So,
fair, that wasn't even like the thing. Like you were going well, the reason why you hooked up with Charleston White is because like he actually has a brand, he has a name. Like
I
that's
told him, I
why
said, "You don't understand what I'm gonna put money into. You guys are there's nothing to put
there's
money
there's
into."
nothing. They're not interesting. Like there's a small sector on YouTube that talk about the coal people, but I think that's even dried up now, so nobody cares. Like
Pretty much.
what philosophy or anything. Like the only thing I want to know is do they shower now? But other than that, I really don't care anything about the gold people. They're not interesting. They're not main characters. There's a reason why there was the nature boy and then the disciples because they're not interesting. Nobody cares. No, there's plenty of poly relationships and actual healthy working poly relationships. So that's not even intriguing to even know about their poly life.
Right. I don't. I'm sorry. My brain. So someone said I'm dumb. Not that dumb. That was dumb to say. Well,
Wait,
I
that's what somebody said?
listen. I admit my downfall. Like I admit. Like I'm not delusional. Right. I can admit when I do some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So it might be dumb for you to say,
I knew
but I'm
I,
like, hey, if I do some stupid
I
shit,
bet
I'm
you
gonna say,
Melody said that. I knew it was Melody. Shout out to Melody. But I knew it was her who said that.
hey, listen, if I do some stupid shit, I might as well go. I might as well admit when
Yeah.
I stupid. Why would I sit up here and lie and be like, oh yeah, but I had it all under control? No, I didn't.
So
Shit
do
was
you know where they are now?
no.
Okay, you have no idea where they are. So they possibly could still be like somewhere in Dallas, but you just don't know where they are.
Well, the police will find them.
Okay, I just want to make sure you said the police gonna find them?
I did a police report about my shit because that's
Oh,
crazy.
good. Get your shit back.
And I know where everybody work at unless he quits. And I'm not even gonna get. You know what? Shit, I shouldn't have said that. God damn it. But
Oh
anyways,
yeah, you probably shouldn't say that part. But I did ask you, okay, since they stole all your equipment and stuff like that. Now, before I even say that, did they pay for some of that equipment and they just ended up
no,
taking it?
they
No,
haven't
you
paid
did.
for nothing. They have not done nothing. They've been, you know what I'm saying? Like he been working, giving all his money to Azine. Azine sleeps and cooks and takes care of the kids. Like they were just playing house pretty much.
Mm.
Sleeps, cooks. He goes to work, you know, and then she wakes. She goes to sleep all day long, and then when he comes home, she starts cooking for him. Like it was like, what the fuck is this? I'm looking at this shit like, what the fuck? But I'm like, okay, well at least I get like a meal out of it. You know what I'm saying? I got to like DoorDash because I don't even like cooking like that. So I'm like, okay, well that's the payoff, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, they knew the way to your heart through your stomach. Like they was all like, let's cook us some meals.
It wasn't. I mean, I wasn't really eating that much. I don't really eat that much like that. I eat probably once a day and that little bit of food. You know, I might eat like a little, you know, but
Okay. So now that they up and left, took everything, the event is still happening on the 20th, right?
yeah, yeah, it
Wednesday.
sure is. It's at the Texas Theater. And see, here's the thing: is that Jag tried to call him and sabotage my shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, she tried to call him, and then
Call.
he was the one who sabotaged it because he was trying to be like, oh yeah, you know, I own 50% of this business, and you know, I don't care about what she gotta say. We gonna get you on the stage and whatever. I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, really? You think you're gonna just do that, just bum rush my event? Well, I own 50% of this, and so I don't care what she got to say. Fuck what she got to say. Like, it ain't paid for nothing. Ain't paid for no flyer. Ain't paid for none of these artists on the thing. They flights, none of this. Like, even the theater, I had to pay for all that shit. The
Yeah.
commercial you've been seeing, all that shit is out of my pocket. The
So
idea
if I
of
understand
me paying,
correctly, Genesis, they were going to straight up just have Jag come. So they were still in communications with Jag then.
apparently, because that how did that recording get done? Like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, was there a recording leaked?
Yeah, it was called. Here, I'm gonna show it to you. Hold on. You want to see it? Oh
Yeah,
my
I
god.
want to see it
Hold on.
or hear it or whatever.
Hold on. We'll play it.
Yeah, Melanie Jones said play it.
Hold on. I got it right here. Hold on. How do I share my screen?
I see you're still in the backstage on the other screen. Do you want me to take that off?
Take that one off, and I'll open up a new one.
Okay. Oh, okay. I think you did it yourself.
All right. Right, you see it?
Yeah, I see it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Real life street stars. Charleston White. Y'all should hear this. Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Shaka.
What's up with this?
It's Jaguar.
Oh,
Oh,
what's
you
up,
know
Jay?
what,
How you doing?
Genesis? I just thought about something. Is that copyrighted music?
I don't know. Well, you know what? If you go further, you don't. It cuts.
Oh, it does cut off? Okay, can you skip ahead a little bit? I'll put it back up.
Yes, yeah, but
I can't do it.
Huh?
I can't do it.
Mm.
I love you, but
Well, he asked her to be on the event.
I know, but I can't do it. I want anything that she will profit from.
Oh, okay, I see. I got you.
If she could make a bag of fucking flaming hot Doritos, I wouldn't do it.
I got you. I understand.
I love you.
No, I know. It's no. I respect your choices.
And to any other thing,
I wanted you to crash the party.
Listen to me. If any other thing that she is not involved in, I'll be there. I miss the kids.
I got you.
I miss the baby.
I still want to shoot the video with you though.
That's fine as long as she's not on set. Cause
she ain't got shit to do with none of that. She ain't a part of none of that.
I'll pick up a fucking camera and bash her in the fucking head.
Oh.
You
It's the truth.
That's funny,
okay,
right?
so I'm gonna get with you and you still fuck with Jonathan them? You good with that?
Oh fuck no.
Okay.
Oh, I just made it public that they were involved in the bombing of my car with my husband that they knew.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about none of that.
I know, you shouldn't.
I know, I'm trying to stay low profile.
Stay far away from all of, listen to me, stay far away from all of these motherfuckers. I beseech you on behalf of Azine and the children because it's about to get fucking nasty. I haven't told anybody.
You know, we already parted ways. I had to part ways with this one because of what she did with the whole show.
Did I not
She stole the whole show from underneath me at the last second.
Shaka, did I not tell you?
So was this before the falling out?
Fuck away from this bitch.
This was after the second falling out. We had two falling out.
Yeah.
Then
she ain't got what you think she got. This bitch is fucked off. Get your family the fuck away.
Listen, she played me that whole. I played myself, to be honest with you, because like you said, you told me.
Listen to me. I understood. You and your family have already been through enough ups and downs. I can understand a 6-month siesta for normalcy for the kids, which is why, even though I never wanted to fucking come back over there, I kept coming because I didn't want the children to think that I would just abandon them because of something, that made me uncomfortable. I love those fucking kids. I even love her fucking children. I feel sorry for them that that's their mom.
Damn. Yeah.
But when I sent those emails to you, you know why I sent those emails to you.
Oh, I know you was trying to protect me. I know you was looking out for me. I never said anything about anything. I just, I already know y'all was going to do y'all thing. I just stayed out of it.
No, because you saw the tone of those fucking emails.
Oh, yeah.
And that bitch went and lied to everybody and told everybody that I said I was calling CPS on the kids.
Yeah, she did do that.
I never said that.
Were there some emails, Genesis?
Yeah, there were emails. I've been going over this.
Well, listen. I got all the tea on everybody. Everybody. It's a whole lot of this Princella lady too. Oh, I'm so tired of this bitch too. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired of her and Monica right now. I got so much shit.
Monica is so fucking jealous of Azine. If I fucking told Azine all the shit that Monica used to say about her behind her back, like
I believe it. What's your name, bro?
I supposed to talk about Azine behind her back. I ain't never talked to a Jaguar.
Talking about how Azine wasn't no real mom. You
women have no
That didn't have nothing to do with the
She
documentary.
thinks she got Priscilla on her thing on her team, so she thinks she gonna win with her. Let her.
The only reason Priscilla has attached herself to her is because of her proximity to me.
And listen, Priscilla is not who they think she is. She's a fraud.
I know she is.
100% fraud. She got niggas and boyfriends and all types of shit.
So he
She's not a good mother either. She's listen.
Birds of a feather usually flock together.
Listen, she be over there spending the night at the house doing all. Listen, I got stories. They better quit playing.
Like I told Legina, when the feds come, if I was I lean
Here we go with the feds.
They might give you a pass. Bitch, on that day, you better be a schizophrenic.
Listen, do you got somebody that we can shoot a video with?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get together.
Okay. Is that all the important stuff, Genesis?
Yeah, that's pretty much
Okay,
it.
I'm done. Yeah. I don't want to be a replay channel. So it seems that now they're claiming that they were going to have her at the show, but how were they going to have her at the show if you're in control of the show? Like how? What twisted way were they going to?
They was going to sneak her in the back, or I don't know what they was fixing to do. Like what? Like, what do you think you about to do?
So are they planning on coming on the 20th?
No. Nope.
Do you have security just in case?
Yes, I do, and police will be there too.
Okay, yeah, because you definitely need to make sure that your guests, your audience, and you yourself are safe because him saying that he was going to sneak Jag in and then do this and that, like, yeah, and it's sad because it's one of these things when people have fallen outs, they want to then expose you and I got secrets and anything. Are you worried about anything quote unquote coming out?
I don't care at this point. Like, whatever. Like, you know what? It is what it is. Because you know what? You stole money. You're a thief. You know what I'm saying? You're a thief.
Right, right. They stole your stuff, and again, they shouldn't have anything bad to say about you if you literally had them staying with you for free 99. There's nothing they should be able to say.
A year and nothing came out of it. Are you kidding me? And then you try to say I try to take something from you or underneath you, and yeah, she tried to steal she stole the whole show underneath us the last minute. What? You know what I'm saying? Like the show that I'm putting together and putting all the money towards, I'm stealing it from you somehow.
And aren't you doing it with Real Life Productions?
Yes.
Yeah, so why would you even need that? Like, what would they be doing? Like,
because when I said, hey, what should we call the TV network? And he said Tribe Zulu Vision. So because he said that little sentence, that little like word, that became like it made it all.
Oh,
this is our brand now. All of a sudden, this is their brand, and this, that, the other, and at first, I was really trying to do it for them. Like, okay, well, let's like try to help you guys get some residual income so you can get the fuck on to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
That was the whole objective, right? So I'm like, yeah, I'm really kind of like doing this for y'all to get y'all launched off, go to get the fuck on, right?
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, y'all have residual income. I got like some residual too. It works out. I'm like the tax business didn't work out. Let me try to put something together to make something work because nothing is working that we're doing, right? But right. I believe, I'm a Santero and I believe in the Orishas. I think it was getting blocked because they didn't have the right intentions. Like,
wait, you're what kind of tarot?
I'm a Santero. I'm a priestess in the Santeria, and I believe that when you deal with that, like when you got like your ancestors and stuff, I believe in ancestral like African tradition. Mm-hmm. And if you're getting blessed and stuff by your ancestors and you giving away your gifts, you know what I'm saying, that you're getting gifted with blessings and you're giving them away to somebody else, then you end up like losing it.
Okay. I get what you're saying. Okay, so before I let you go, Genesis, since you're a Santero, can you read my palm real quick and tell me something good?
Santeros don't read palms, honey.
Oh, you don't read palms? What you need? Like, do you need to rub my bald head?
No, and we read cowrie shells.
Okay, what the shells tell you about AT2?
I had to do a reading.
Oh, okay, you actually have to do a reading. Okay, well, if you rub your crystal ball, what is it telling you?
There's no crystal balls involved with.
Okay, if you pluck a chicken and throw the feathers in the air, what is it telling you?
You might be protected.
That I might be protected?
Listen, if I do a chicken with you and I rub it on your body or whatever, and I sacrifice that chicken to the Orisha, then you'll be protected.
Oh, never mind. I don't need that. Thank you, Genesis, for coming up. I appreciate it. She said if I rub a chicken all over, no, I just thought she was gonna pluck the feathers. I didn't know she had to sacrifice the chicken, cut the neck, and drink it. I don't want to do none of that. I ain't drinking no dead chicken blood or anything. I'll just leave it alone. No, but I had to have a little. I gotta have a little fun with Genesis. She's a character. And Genesis is saying a whole bunch of F words and shit. Like, she better cash at me that $70 so I can put in that business application. I'm just kidding, Genesis. It ain't got to be 70. I'll take 30. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and move on to the Jag stuff. And I'm glad Genesis kind of played that recording because it kind of loops in. Okay, crazy part. So I guess TJ is in the hospital now, you guys, and I don't know when or how she got into the hospital. Like I said, I was like done with it. I was like, I'm not going to talk about this until, she go to court on the 20th. But then I was watching Jag's video and she was all like, yeah, TJ used to grind her teeth. And so what happened was that I guess TJ grinded her teeth. Mind you, they're all dentures. She grinded her dentures so bad that they broke in half. And so she said TJ like ran out the room, went to the bathroom to try to super glue her teeth together. And so she was able to super glue them back in her mouth. And I guess from the super glue, she got poisoning. She got super glue poisoning. And so she got sick from it. And then that's how TJ ended up in the hospital. So she ate the super glue. I was like, what? Like, it was crazy, y'all. But I still don't understand like how they broke up or again or whatever. I don't know. I still think it might be a play, y'all. Like I said last time when they quote unquote broke up, she was back the next day. Well, no, I think in 2 days. So I'm all like, yeah, I don't know if it's real or not. But I did watch a little bit of TJ's video before going live, and TJ was actually crying. She feels hopeless as a penny with a hole in it. And so she really is like down and out. And I'm all like, damn, like TJ, you doing bad. I was all like, maybe she's telling the truth this time. But I think at this point, nobody cares. Like this time might be true, you guys. Again, I don't know. This time might be true. But again, you cried wolf so much in the past. How do we actually believe you? And I think that's where we are right now. None of us believe her because she has cried wolf over and over and over again. And so now she's really down and out and needs help. We're looking at her like, we ain't helping you. Now, I did know that different content creators were saying that she was calling them, asking for help and stuff like that. But she actually said she wasn't calling anybody for any content creator for help. She said that they have been trying to call her, trying to get information and use her for a storyline and use her for content. And if they're using her for content, it is what it is. She allowed herself to be used for content. Now, I do believe her in this sense, right? Because I do believe that a lot of them do call her and be like, "Oh, okay, now that you broke it with Jag, come over here and I can help you out and and we can make some content." But this time, TJ isn't as stupid as we think she is. She was all like, "Oh man, I know if I go on their show, they're going to play me for a fool and not give me no money." Now she's smart enough just to do the shit on her own channel. So I got to give her credit for that. But TJ still ain't shit. I still don't like her. I still think she's trash. She never issued me an apology. Why do I keep saying AT2 don't cry? I ain't crying. But TJ is the crybaby. She really sounds sad this time, y'all. I almost felt a little bad. I was like, should I call her? And then I was like, no. You're like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do, and I'm just out here on the street. And she had a little hospital bracelet on and everything, and she showed paperwork showing like, oh, I need to she actually went to the hospital and all that stuff. But I don't care about these crybabies at the end of the day. I'm so like emotionally like drained from like everybody that when people cry, I'm just kind of like, all right, get over it. Like especially if I don't have any like anything for you, no emotion, I just can't. Like someone who I actually care about, if they're crying, that's one thing. But a nobody, I can give a damn less. And especially if you come for AT2 and you try to attack AT2, it's over. No more apologies, no more apology tour, no more forgiving these people that do AT2 wrong. It's F you. She was calling Naisha trying to get to that good China. Yes! Yeah, she was trying to get to that good China. I told you she gonna be eating up them plates and shit like that. But I guess Naisha doesn't even want her because she said Naisha was calling her and making fun of her and made her feel bad and shit like that. So Naisha playing it up too. We don't want you to do it, SD. No, I ain't gonna do that. Y'all don't send me enough money for me to cry, damn it. Remember John Yates used to cry and get like hella money and shit? Shit. Now, if I got that kind of money, I would cry every day. But y'all don't give me that kind of money. So yeah. Hey, if I can get money without crying, then I ain't gonna cry. I'll just tell you that. Jag said TJ locked her out of the patio. Jag just posted the video. Wait, locked her out the. Wait, what? Exclusive. Oh, I think that happened yesterday. Oh, okay, okay. Erica, you over here trying to tell us like it just happened right now. Okay. Yeah, and like I told you, thank you, Erica, because like I said, I don't know everything that goes on. I just know a little bit. I try not to go deep diving into this shit because it messes with your psyche, you know. And granted, Jag. Oh, and Jag also was saying in her video that she doesn't trust TJ. She think that TJ was the quote unquote mole. We already had said that TJ was a plant who ended up like actually falling in love with Jag. We already know that whole scenario, so we don't care. I still find it awkward that she got Walking Like I Tuck It still up there, you know. Walking like I tuck it, ayy, walking like I tuck it, ayy, walking like I tuck it, ayy, walking like I tuck it. It's still weird that she got Walking Like I Tuck It up there because it's all like, that's also a mole. I think everybody around Jag is honestly a mole. Like, I don't think anybody actually got her best interest. Like, they all have, like, when we look at Jag, we just see another content creator. It's somebody a part of a storyline who just loves to be in the mess and likes to conjure up stories. Like, we don't see anything but that. Like, another character in this crazy ass storyline. And people are going to milk it. I do think one person does have her back over there. The only person, and I haven't seen him over here, so maybe he feels a certain kind of way, but King Ka, I think he honestly has Jag's best interest. I know he's young. I guess he's like in his like early 20s, or like barely like 21 or something like that. And so I can see he's probably looking at Jag. What's up, Lori? Jag as like a mentor. And so she's probably trying to mentor him and stuff like that. But I think that's the only person that has like actually cares about her. 82, she took it, she took Tuck It, Walk It Like I Tuck It. Wrench, laugh out loud, the whole mod squad. Yo! Yo, so okay, so TJ took away Walk It Like I Tuck It, Wrench. Okay. Damn. That is messed up. Oh, well, I mean, shit, TJ rightfully so, because you know, what's up, Juanita? Because you know, Tuck It be like in all the shit and stuff like that. So that's probably why. Oh, Stephanie. Oh, oh, damn. Hello? No, it's horrible.
Now,
Still bad.
still
Okay,
okay.
say a longer sentence. Okay, no, it's still bad.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to come back in. Let me see what I can do.
Oh yeah, you remixed it and everything. Okay, come back in. Okay. Anyway. I wanted to read 82. Yes, she did. But Tucky said it was because TJ got mad at her for calling her sponsor because she relapsed. Ooh, you know what? Also, too, I think Tuckett blocked me out of Jaguar's chat. I don't think Jaguar blocked me. I think Tuckett blocked me. Like, I can't comment or anything. Like, I don't see my comments on the thing. So I think Tuckett blocked me because I was talking shit to Tuckett one day. They think Tuckett is the mole. Tuckett was blocking people. They couldn't cash app Teej, laugh out loud. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's a whole mess. And that just speaks to whenever you have like moderators, you have to make sure they don't overstep their boundaries. And Tuckett is one of those that will overstep their boundaries. She's every day making a video with who's the mole in the title, like she's a CC. Yeah, Tuckett is just like, yeah, I don't understand it. I don't know. Oh, you know who Tuckett is. Walk it like I tuck it. Hey, walk it like I tuck it. You definitely know who that is. Oh yeah. No, she got that Hood Life Chronicles. That's what that was. Shout out to Hood Life Chronicles. I was watching her yesterday, right? She had a video, and tell me why she talked for like 10 minutes. And then like the other 20 minutes of the video literally was a blank screen because her internet cut out. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I was cracking up, y'all. Can we believe Tuck It? I got timed out today when I asked about the Cash Out card. Oh, the Cash App card. Okay. Oh, so what's going on with the Cash App card, you guys? Like, what's going on with that? Because as I understand, Jag doesn't have a Cash App card, and so TJ lets her borrow the Cash App card, and then that's how Jag need to get her own Cash App card. That's one thing. She definitely needs to go ahead and get her own Cash App card. Her not having her own card, and then how does TJ get around? And that's why I believe they still together, because I'm all like, how if both of them are kind of linked to that one Cash App card, then they have to still be together, you guys. You know, that's my thing. What's up with Jag and Kulu? Oh, I don't know. Oh, they need an address. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, they need somewhere to send the card. That is true. Okay. Say something, Stephanie. Let me hear.
What's good, cuz?
Oh, you sound a lot better. Go ahead and sound
Okay,
off.
cool. I'm gonna try to say this the most precise way I can, but it's kind of just a thought in my head. But because I hear you say, cuz, that somebody has Jag's best interest in mind or somebody don't. But my question, it's just kind of a thought I'm having. So I hope I expressed it well enough. But what are Jag's best interests? What, at this point, like, what are they? Because, I mean, it's like, on the one hand, if she ain't living crazy, she ain't gonna make no money. She is living crazy, she still ain't making no money. But if she starts acting good, she ain't gonna make no money. And it's like, what? So what do we do? What is he supposed to do? I don't know. I don't know at this point. Like, I mean, is she going to be able to live a, middle class, upper middle class, suburban housewife life? No. Is she going to be able to go back into the music industry? I mean, we could pray real hard for her, but I mean, is that really in the cards? But it's like if she was just having a calm everyday, story time channel or whatever. I mean, I don't think that would really get her what she wants in life. So, I mean, I don't know we can really say what are Jack's best interests at this point.
So if I understand correctly, Stephanie, you saying if she acts normal, nobody would care.
I mean, I don't think they would, because I mean, look at entertainment. Nobody wants to see a normal, calm life. That's just, I don't think that's entertaining for nobody. I mean, that's why that's not on reality shows, And so, like, I think, to get the crowd and get the attention and get the money, she's gonna have to put on some kind of show, and then, but at the same time, I just don't know. At some point, I think we kind of all have to come to the consensus that Jag does what Jag wants to do, and she's not being used. She's not being played. She's not a victim. Like, this is just how it is. And I mean, I don't know that anybody can really put a pinpoint or put a dart on exactly what her best interests are. It's just that, she's just gonna get it how she lives. It's just, that's what it is.
Stephanie, I do want to say one thing. When you said she's not a victim, I do believe that she is not a victim in all this. Like, This is a part of the play. Like all this chaos. This is honestly what she wanted.
And I mean, I think at some point we're just gonna have to say what she wants is what she gets, and what she wants is what's in her best interest. And just start
Mhm.
worrying. To stop really asking for anything different. I mean, she's doing what she wants. We're consuming it. We're covering it, and like, I think it's one of those things where, I think for a long time we were all, and so as some people that watch Jaguar, for better or for worse, are still of the mind that she needs to get help, and I think why that is perhaps maybe ideal, or maybe what we think should happen or whatever. At the end of the day, she makes those decisions, and I don't know that we're not positioned in the same way she is. We're not in her mind. We don't know, if that would actually be in her best interest. She's got to make those calls, and it's like, I don't know that anybody trying to get her to quote unquote act right is in her best interest either. Because I mean, who knows what her best interests are at the end of the day? I don't even know if I know what my best interests are. Do you know what your best interests are?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if any of us know that.
I'm trying to save Jack. I don't think there's no saving. I'm not Captain Save a Hoe. I'm not saving no more hoes no more. So
Right.
at the end of the day, I'm gonna let her do what she gonna do. Like that's what I.
An eloquent poet named Project Pat once said, "Don't save her. She don't want to be saved." And I mean, maybe it's the deal is that don't save her. She don't want to be saved, but also she don't need saving. She's,
Right.
maybe she just has different priorities and different wants and needs than we have, and that's how she's built.
Right. Let me let Miss ATLian stand up here. Hey, Miss ATLian Stan, how you doing?
Oh, I'm in the car wash, so if you have background noise, I just want to say hello, and I'm so glad you're live, because you always live when I'm asleep. But in reference to this Cash App card, I think I got timed out because she's spinning this narrative like TJ stole all this money from her, right? And as a person that does not, I always lose my Cash App card, so I have Cash App on my Apple Pay, right? So if we're somewhere that requires a card, I always send money to the person I'm with. So if you look at the whole, you can tell how much money someone sent you over a period of time. It's always going to say I've already sent people more money than they given me. So she's trying to act like all these people have stolen from you. And so I asked these regular questions like, do you have a Cash App card? She says no. And then my next question was, if you don't have a Cash App card, who's paying for this stuff? You know what I'm saying? So as a result, TJ is always going to get $2,000 from you, and she's giving you $237 because you don't have a card, and you have that bootleg phone that doesn't have Apple Pay on it. So you don't have a card.
So she has to forward the money over to TJ so she can use the
to pay
card.
for everything. It's obvious because we went through our whole day on phone that you can see where TJ is the person that got the Airbnb and everything else. So I'm like, come on now. I just want people to have some intelligence, and when someone asks an intelligent conversation, has intelligent questions respectfully, they get timed out. So it could have been
right. I don't think that's right.
Yeah, so it could have been anybody, but they don't. See, I'm messing up the scam, and I did that before when I was in the Patreon when TJ was saying, "Oh, I have to leave," and "Oh gosh, it's so bad," but can you send me some money because I'm gonna try to find another place? And I'm like, instead of people sending you money, why can't somebody buy an airplane ticket for you? Can you go home? And I got online and found a Spirit flight for $92. You see what I'm saying? Like, they don't want anything but money, and you can't live like that. I can't afford, and I make decent money, to live in a hotel every day. Think about how much that costs.
That's a lot of money living in a hotel.
Yeah, I can't do that. I have friends that can send some points to me and all this other stuff, but it only lasts for so long. You need stability, and her stability was her mother. So she has nothing now. She was living off of her mother. So I don't know what to say, but then you got TJ, who was living off of the system, and now if she doesn't have all these other things in play, like having dependents, and then having a disability in which you were giving your partner money, because I'm sure when the paperwork, they're not married. because Nisha probably was just her living aid. You know what I'm saying? And that's how she's probably listed so they can get housing. So I
Right.
don't. You
And we
see what
know
I'm
they
saying?
was doing the whole government thing where you get paid for being somebody's caretaker.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that's why they're not married, because then you have a level of scrutiny when you're getting paid, depending on the state, on being someone's caregiver and being their spouse. So now she got that scam going. I don't know what to say, but she is. They're all scam artists, and I understand that they're used to scamming people, but they have to have a long-term plan, and they need some help. And I don't know what to say, but like she doesn't want to be saved, but at the same time, you can't. You're going to really be homeless, like live in a shelter, if they don't get themselves together, because they can't continue to do these whole live acts. And I don't even believe they really broke up this time. They're just really destitute.
Yeah, it could be another play. And shout out to Kulu. He said, I thought they was broke. All these YouTubers were saying 6,400 they made in almost 8 weeks is pretty good chunk of change. So, and I kept on seeing $6,000. So Miss ATL said they made like $6,000.
And I tell you, in real life, $6,400 is nothing if I'm paying for a hotel every day and have Uber Eats. You know what I'm
That is
saying?
true. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? $6,400 is not that much money if you just add that up. Because Uber Eats is terrible, and if you're paying at least $100 and some for a hotel every night, that's nothing. So they don't have any clothes. I just don't even. It's hard to live the poor life unless you're getting some kind of subsidy from the state. But you need to go get an ID. I just want them to prioritize. And Jag did make a good point. This whole time getting all that money, why don't you send that $50 over there to get your license?
Right.
TJ has a warrant for $50.
Yeah, she could have used that and paid off that warrant. That's why I got me a Target bag on my hand, because I'm all like, shit. If I look homeless, can I get $6,000? Shit, hit the cash.
But they need to monetize this story, right? If TJ wants people really to say all the salacious things about Jag, she needs to ask for a deposit. Okay? I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, she's that poor, because I'm sure people will pay her to hear all the bad stuff about Jag. I'm just saying. Even a real life network.
Right. So my thing thinking about it now is that all that money they have gotten, it basically has went to hotels or whatever, but nothing has been like actually invested in anything. Or they were living with the godmama, and then that got ruined with the whole swatting thing. But I'm pretty sure somebody else would take them in, right?
Why? They see them on TV. I would not bring them in my house around my kids. Those people are crazy and they trifling. Why? Who do you have left? The only people I could see taking them in is Genesis, because she's lonely. You know what I'm saying? She got 2 houses now, and nobody lives with her, probably except her kids. So they just need to be friends again. I'm sure Genesis would actually love that.
Oh, you think Genesis would take back Jag?
Yes, I do. If she apologizes.
You know what? And I forgot to ask this question to Genesis, because I heard that originally this whole thing that they had with the show or whatever, originally she had Jag in mind to be like the head person, but then she went with Princella in a way to basically antagonize Jag, because Princella is like, I guess she's from the East Coast and stuff like that. And so she basically got somebody with more popular than Jaguar and went with her. And this is kind of like her, yeah, see, I got you. See, I replaced you with somebody better than you. Like, kind of like, and if that's her thing, I'm definitely not saying it's a bad thing, but I forgot to ask her about that.
But think about it. She could have that house, right? She obviously doesn't need the money. The house is probably paid off. The same thing she wanted to do for Scamadelphia, right? They could do for whatever they were trying to do for Zulu Nation. Like, this is a perfect setup. We have an empty house, and all we need is some apologies, and they all can live a happy, crazy life. That's all I'm saying. I think that they just need to make amends, and then this will be good content.
Right. Make amends. It'll be good content. Why not? I mean, because my thing is, like, Jag has forgiven people who've said horrible things about her. So why not forgive Genesis,
Well, Genesis got to forgive her. They just got to be open. I think Genesis is the first person that will forgive somebody, because she seems like she goes to the crazy people and tries to make a living off of them. So I'm just saying she seems very intelligent. So she is way better than Goomba. And
Yeah.
so I think, and she doesn't have to live with her because she has her own place. And so she just needs to make a contract with Jag. Jag don't like signing nothing, but I think maybe if you don't have to live with her crazy and you just check in on her, that might be able to work.
Right. I
Well,
definitely agree with that.
If it happens, I said it first. Okay, so I'm gonna drop down and finish washing my car. Thank you, and hi, Stephanie. Bye bye.
Bye, St. Alien said, thank you for coming. I love her. She's the best. All right, cuz the floor is yours. What you want to go ahead and take us out?
Well, I nice to see you, Miss ATLian. By the way, I didn't say hi. But I think she's right. I mean, I think we see people run around here and talk about people who that they're the most terrible person they ever met in their whole lives, and then 5 minutes later they friends. So I wouldn't be surprised, if they found some reason to make it, to if it would be lucrative, they probably would both be interested. So I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be
Try to put that
surprised.
together. I'm gonna try to see if Genesis and Jag can come back together. I think that would be some dope ass content.
Well, because, I walked in late and I saw Miss DJ on the Summer Jam screen, and I was like, oh, what is this? Well, okay, I'm just gonna, that grudge is in the closet along with all the other grudges I'm holding. I got it. It's good. I got it for you. I know you're the nice one. I'm the mean one. I'm the hammer.
Right.
So, I'm the hammer. You can be the nice one. I'm the bad one. But I keep track. But I think Miss DJ would probably be very willing to forgive Jag.
Ooh, we got to do a poll now that y'all keep saying that. We got to do a poll. Do you guys feel that? Do you guys think that DJ Genesis will forgive Jag and take her back? Yes or no? Let's go. Ooh, that was kind of mixed. Okay. Yeah, I feel because who Genesis is, she's very forgiving. I think she would take her back. Now, Jag would definitely have to stop making those threats and stuff like that, but she would take her back.
Is the music still playing?
No, the music's over with. That's why I was confused because I was waiting for you to say something. I was like, Stephanie,
I can still hear the music. I'm sorry, I can still hear the music. But I mean, money changes everything. That's all I'm gonna say.
Money talks.
Yep. Anyway, don't get involved with no chickens. Long live the rooster. Don't let nobody kill no chickens for you. We ain't gonna play around with that. But anyway, I love you. Thanks for having me on the show.
No problem.
Let me know if I need to get out here and windmill for you. I got you.
No, I should be fine. I ain't gonna get in trouble no more. I should be all right. All right, Stephanie. Thank you for coming up. Yeah. Dang, I didn't know Jag was making that kind of money. Yeah. And again, I want to say this. I'm not saying, because you know how much money somebody is making, don't donate, don't support them. I'm not saying that. But now knowing, I'm all like, okay, well, I can see why she don't want to get a job. But like Stephanie was saying, Jag kind of needs the craziness. If she was normal, she probably would be broke. She wouldn't make any money. So she might as well just continue the craziness, make the content. Now, I think she could definitely not suppress it, but tone it down a little with the craziness, but keep it going, because if you're making that kind of money from acting crazy or being crazy, shit, who am I to tell you not to be crazy no more? Only 34,000 a year. Still don't support them. Yeah, they definitely need to get in a home. Like you said, Miss ATL and Stan, she needs to talk to Genesis, uh, apologies, forgiveness, and all that. Because if she got, if Genesis let them live in there for free, just imagine that. If she let them live in there for free, oh my God, she'd be making. Trust me, Jag and TJ be making hella money. She can buy all the super glue in the world to glue her teeth back in. Talking about TJ. Do we think Jag and DJ Genesis will reunite? Reunited, and it feels so good. You know what I said? How they should make money? I told you they should be a Flowetry cover band because TJ got the dusty ass dreads and everything, right? And then Jag sings, and so Jag can be doing the shoo bee, and then TJ can be reading poetry. I don't know if TJ can even read, but she can try to at least read poetry. And then they can be a Flowetry cover band. You know, all you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel. Let me undress you, baby. Open up your mind and just ask. I'm about to let you know you made me so. I'm telling you, y'all. That's what they need to do. They need to go ahead and go on a tour and be a Flowetry cover band. And then have Jag, you know, all you gotta do is say yes. Y'all be knocking my idea, but I'm telling you, y'all, they would make them so much money doing that, being a Flowetry band. I can probably get them booked at local events and shit like that. Hell, I think this weekend, and I missed it, was the Art and Soul Festival. Like, since I didn't get the Coviana shot. I got one for pneumonia. I don't even know why I took it because my arm is still sore and my lungs feel like they got something in. I don't know. It just made me feel whatever. But yeah, I can get them booked at like different festivals and stuff like that here in Cali. Then wherever y'all are, y'all can probably get them booked, and they can be a Flowetry cover band. All you gotta do is say yes. I'm telling you, they be making hella money. Just be a Flowetry cover band. You know. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm telling you, they would make hella money doing that. You know, there's a song that I had discovered the other day. This was on because I was listening to Jaguar's catalog and stuff like that, right? And it's a song called Back Home, and the girl name is Alyssa I don't know how to say her last name, but she's from Rome, but she does neo soul music, and she did this song with Jaguar called Back Home. This is like the perfect Sunday song, so I would suggest y'all listen to this song. It's definitely a dope ass song. It's called Back Home by Alyssa is I think it's Permarini or something like that. Yeah, I don't know how to say the last name, but look it up, or you can just look up Jaguar Wright and you'll see the song or whatever, right? But it's a pretty good song. I'm telling you. And it's all like, damn, Jag, if you can just see, Jag should be able to do the crazy stuff. And then after she done giving her spiel doing the crazy stuff, every Friday she should be releasing a new song. Oh, okay, I'll put it on my community wall. Okay, I'll definitely do that. But yeah, every weekend she should be putting out a new song and be like, hey, listen to my music. Because right now she's basically doing promo with nothing to promote. I'm going to say that again. She's doing promo with nothing to promote. She can promote Philadelphia all she wants to, but it's the same content that's been on there. Like, you're promoting something that you haven't uploaded anything on there. So now we fast forward to you know, now at least put out music, put out a song, let your streaming go up, or remind your people that, hey, I have this music, stream it. But also, is she even getting her streaming royalties? Because I asked about it and she kind of gave me an answer that wasn't an answer. So I don't know if she is getting her streaming royalties or not. You know, that's the thing. I'm all like, are you getting your streaming royalties? Because there's no way in hell I got music and I'm not promoting it, you know? Ay, ay, ay. All right, y'all. Well, that's the end of our show. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all so damn petty. But I love every single one of y'all. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Miss ATLian Stan. Also, thank you to DJ Genesis for sharing what the cult people did. Oh, Kulu, while you here, like y'all need to talk about all the other cult people. Like I know y'all talking about Solar, but y'all don't talk about all the other cult people. Like they robbers, killers, stillers, and they're just as bad as Nature Boy. Y'all should talk about those people too. But anyway, y'all, we gonna go ahead and get the hell up out of here. We out of here, y'all. Deuces. Can I get some body oil? All you gotta do is say yes. I had to remix it. We out, y'all. Deuces. Hold on. Is that the real Jaguar, right? Or is that a fake Jaguar? Because I just want to know so I can block it if it's a fake Jaguar, right? Because since I'm blocked, I don't think she can be in my chat. Well, no, that's not true, actually. Is that the real one or the fake one, y'all? Can y'all check? Did y'all already leave? I'm sorry. Y'all probably already left. That's the real one. No, it's a fake. Okay, y'all confused me. Is it the real one or the fake one? Can I get some body oil? Okay, if you are the real Jaguar Wright, put in the chat body oil. Okay, I'm getting more. That is the real her. Okay. Okay, that is the real her. Okay. I think she already left. I don't see her commenting at all. Yeah, she already left. So, yes. Oh, my YouTube godmom is here. Shout out to Gigi Darling. Make sure you follow her. She just needs to show her face if she clicks the link. The link is there. No, you guys, I think she already left. I don't think she's still there. I think she purposely came at the end. She just got a new job. Y'all stupid. Y'all hella stupid. I love y'all. She just got a new job. Solar, get in the car. Thank you, Antoinette. Have a great weekend as well. I still don't think it's her because I'm blocked. Weapon, I know you got blocked, so yeah. But I couldn't see her because let me say this. It wasn't Jag who blocked me. It was one of her moderators that must have blocked me. But I can't see her in my chat, so I can't even. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Yep, that was her, but she probably already left. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she blocked me too after I took up for her on here. Oh, after you took up for her, she blocked. That is funny. Oh. Okay, I was gonna let her say her piece. Okay. Actually, I can do it like this because hold on, hold on. Does she still have the same phone number, you guys? Now, don't dox it. But does she still have the same phone number? Y'all want me to call? Put a one in the chat if you want me to call Jag right now. Okay, let me
Somebody oil. Can you hear me? Body oil. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lori. I'm so sorry. I forgot to say thank you. My bad. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. You somebody oil. Okay, y'all can hear me? All right. Body oil. Damn. Come on. Where are you at, body oil? I can't find her number, y'all. Oh, no, I got it. Hello? Okay, that was weird. I don't know what the heck happened. Hold on. It like went silent. It didn't even go to voicemail. Do you want somebody oil? Do you want some body oil? Hello? Hello? Oh, why is it working? Oh, hold on, y'all. Do you want somebody oil? No, I didn't know if it was the real or fake you, so I was like, hold on, y'all, let me call her. So we live right now. I got you on speaker. Hey, so me and the people, we were talking. We think that you and Genesis should get back together. You don't want to get back together with Genesis?
I can't wait for her ass to go to fucking jail because she likes sending people to jail so much. Time for her ass to go. Fuck that hoe. And she don't get to back out. She don't get to back out. She got to keep that same energy. She did everything that she possibly could do. She waited for me to go to Louisiana when she already knew I was going. She had my bond revoked so I could be looked at like a fugitive for me to go through all of this shit in the first place. I didn't have a felony till I got. No, she don't get to walk away. Fuck her. Fuck Prince Seller. Fuck Charleston White. I got them all fucking cold. And they all gonna burn.
But you don't feel like that would be a great storyline for you?
No, I think it would be a great storyline for her.
Oh.
I don't need that bitch. Never did. Matter of fact, she is the biggest nobody in this situation. The only thing that makes her relevant was she was desperate enough to fuck all the slum fucking village just so she could have a baby by one of them to be somewhat relevant as a DJ. And that's the truth.
You don't think she's a talented DJ, Jag?
I think the bitch know how to spin a record, just like fucking Erykah Badu. Neither one of them is goddamn Kid Capri. Fuck out of here.
Has DJ Genesis ever put out an album before?
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. I know she put out a baby. That I know.
So you ain't gonna go to the next DJ Genesis show?
Why the fuck would I do something like that?
Well, I did hear a phone call between you and Shaka, and he was trying to get you to go to the event.
And I said I wouldn't do it as long as that bitch was profiting
So you wouldn't whatchamacallit? So you wouldn't do the show even if they paid you to?
All money ain't good money. And honestly, I think it would be offensive for that in the first place, considering that the bitch had me fucking thrown in jail because she was pissed off that I was about to fucking upend her shit and I wasn't gonna help her get them goddamn royalties because she wanted that motherfucking check. She's a piece of shit fucking scam artist. I told her I was not going to continue to try to help her get Batin's royalties. I would wait until Aura turned 18 and then I would make sure that Aura could get her money from the right people. But as long as she was in control of it, I was not going to help her secure a dime. And that's why she went after me. So fuck her.
Oh, but I think she can sign up for like ASCAP or BMI, whatever he had.
No, she can't because all of that money is wrapped up in shell corporations offshore. I found the money. I just ain't gonna help her get it. And she was so busy trying to be cute with me, fucking going behind my back trying to make relationships with real life, even though she was trying to sabotage them. That she fucked up. And the people that really could go give her that money ain't gonna do it now. She fucked me over. Fuck her. Motherfuckers like playing these games and playing in people's faces. I don't know what the fuck she was doing when she was busy, goddamn auditioning to be the new member of fucking Carbonation. I don't know. I have no idea.
But you don't feel bad that the Carbonation people stole from her?
Why would I feel bad about that?
Like they took all her equipment and everything. They cleaned that lady out.
Karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. And guess what? What they didn't get, Johnson and Princella gonna get the rest. Couldn't happen to a nicer bitch.
So you think they gonna end up taking shit from her too, like money and shit?
Absolutely. Charleston White is about to be fucking completely exposed as a charlatan, a liar, and a snitch to the feds.
Oh wow.
And if I can have it my way, I'm going to hand deliver him to the Crips for what he had to say about Nipsey Hussle.
Wait, he talked about Nipsey Hussle?
Oh yeah, made fun of his murder and everything. I'm sorry, made fun of his unalivement, his deletion and everything.
Wow, I didn't know that. What I knew about was he said that he liked to, R-word people and stuff like that. That's why I don't mess with him.
He had all kinds of stuff to say, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. When it came time for me to bring Corrupt from Dogtown and Spider-Loaf to Dallas, for all four of us with Charleston White to sit down and have a conversation about Nipsey Hussle. Next thing you know, real life start acting funny and fucking Charleston White, the fucking one eye, start acting like a fucking idiot, running around all over the Metroplex, telling people not to work with me because I was fitting to go to jail. Yeah, with Genesis Health. Fuck all of them fucking goddamn losers. You got a one-eyed freak, a fake priestess bitch who hates niggas, but she got all kinds of dick running through her. You got fucking Toots over here with her fucking cow nipples hanging out all over the goddamn.
Wait, who got cow nipples?
Genesis.
Jag, that ain't nice talking about the lady nipple. I'm pretty sure they nice and suckable.
No. And anybody who's been in her house know that bitch don't be wearing the right kind of bra. And she got these big old titties and the nipples are sticking out all the time. Like I'm like, you ain't even breastfeeding nobody. Can't you put on a padded bra? But then again, they probably don't make them that size. You probably have to get like I don't know, like some yoga pants. I don't know.
So what's your issue with Princella? Like, don't you believe in women empowerment and stuff?
That bitch ain't no women empowerment. She a fucking lie. That bitch suck more dick than a professional.
Wait, how much? Wait, what she suck?
And from what I've seen, she love niggas. From what I've seen and heard, she love niggas. They're all frauds. They're all frauds. They literally do all of this shit just to get attention on the internet.
Yeah, that's kind of like that whole red pill manosphere. They literally say like, women need to be in the kitchen and all this other shit and dogging women, but really they're simps in real life,
But they living off of their wife who got a 6-figure salary. That kind of shit.
Right, that's what I'm trying to be. But anyway.
If you an honest man about it, I can't hate on it.
Shit. Hey, I said I was gonna end up living in DJ Genesis' house because according to the people, I was gonna be homeless. So I'm gonna end up living in her house. You wouldn't mind if I lived in DJ Genesis' house, right?
No, you should though.
So what's going on with you and?
Can you imagine being roommate with Angela Wolf?
I don't know about that. Angela might gotta sleep outside. I'm gonna take the house. She can sleep in the garage, but I'm gonna take the house though.
In the studio.
Yeah, in the studio. Anyway, so what's going on with you and TJ? Y'all really not together? Because we the people believe that this is a storyline.
Oh no, that shit's gone. I'm done.
Okay, so she's not sitting right next to you?
Absolutely fucking not.
TJ, cough if you hear us.
I'm telling you, all I can say is this. If TJ had been with me last night, it would have been very uncomfortable for her.
What does that mean?
That means I'm a single woman.
Oh, so you was out getting that kitty scratched. Okay, I get you.
No, Johnny Popcorn came over last night. He was concerned for me.
So Johnny Popcorn is a real person.
Yeah.
Okay, I always thought Johnny Popcorn was just some imaginary character.
That was him talking on the video on my short this morning.
Oh, okay. So he came over and cleaned you out, basically.
He came over and took care of me.
Was it good? The people want to know, was it good?
It was amazing. I gotta get ready to take a nap before he comes back.
Oh, so he coming back tonight.
Oh yeah.
Look at you. Are y'all gonna film it? Because you know you like to film yourself. Are you gonna film it?
Hell no. This engagement, this thing that we have going on, this is gonna have to stay off the books for a while. Plus, we're about to start doing For the Love of Jaguar, so it's like an open thing. But I really do enjoy spending time with him. And at all that time, I was in jail, and I really enjoy spending time with him. He's really a great guy, and he's super smart. And he's special.
Oh, okay. I like that for you. You seem happy.
I'm giddy right now. I got to wake up this morning and not have to hear a crazy person have a temper tantrum that I got to beg to calm down and talk to, hey, yada, yada, yada. And no, I woke up this morning and, it was the showers, it was the morning coffee, it was the walk you to the car, let me kiss you before you go to work. It was normal.
Hey, Jag, I know you're going to be mad when I sing this, but you was all like, woke up this morning with a smile on my face. Made me some breakfast.
My cousin is still on that record. I was there when that record was recorded. I can never be mad at something I was a part of.
Oh, okay. Toast to scrambled eggs.
Make me some breakfast. Toast to scrambled eggs.
Grits.
Yeah.
Grab my keys, grab my purse, grab my jacket off to work.
Is it the way you will? Yeah, I could never be mad at great memories.
Wow. You know what? It's funny. I was just telling the people, I was listening to your catalog and you got this song with this lady from Rome. It was like in 2014. It's called Back Home. And her name is Alyssa. Yo, that's my shit. I was like, this is the perfect Sunday song.
Oh, it is. She is wonderful. I'm mad that we haven't gotten a chance to perform together live in a long time. But when I finally make my way back to Europe, I'm sure we're gonna bump into each other and have a jam. I mean, that's the awesome thing about my career. It might not have been what other people have aspired for, but I have so many rich experiences, and I made so much music with so many awesome people. Like, I was listening to a song that I posted on a throwback picture of a drummer who's now a surgeon that I used to be with, and it was a song with me, Guru, and Solar. Not Solar from Carbonation.
Oh, Solar, get in the car. It's not that one. Okay.
No. The original Solar, DJ Solar, from Guru and Solar. And I was listening. I was like, wow, I forgot about that record. Before my bro passed away, me and Guru was so tight. Guru from Gangstar, Gangstar.
Yeah.
And Premiere. And yeah, Jazz and Tell was a part of those projects. And like I said, I can't complain about my career, but like that horse-faced bitch that be over there with the not esoteric said, she made mention. Did you see that picture that I posted? That bitch is not cute.
Yeah, I seen the picture that you posted. It was on your community wall, right?
I know.
So that's really her, or was that just somebody?
You didn't see what it said? Who followed her? It said followed by King's Council and the not 007.
Oh shit! Then yeah, that gotta be her then, huh?
That's her. Ugly bitch. And she want to sit around talking about Fifi and Nikki. Bitch, you need to shut the fuck up. Cam up, sis. Cam up.
Yeah. It's interesting because I want to ask you too, like, are you ever worried about hanging around these avatars, or have you seen them in person, or not in person, but have you seen them cam up before? Because, there's a few people who are avatars, but I've seen like their real face and I'm not so skeptical. How can you trust these people who are avatars, Jag?
Well, I don't.
Oh.
I treat everybody the same.
Okay.
I trust no one. And I trust everyone to be human. Capable of the same amount good as they are evil. I keep everyone. Honestly, that was the biggest gripe that TJ had with me during the course of whatever that was that we did these past nights.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was.
Well, I know what it was. I know what it was for me. I'm just now starting to find out what it was for her.
Oh, the people want to know, since you don't trust avatars, do you trust Night and Day? I wasn't even thinking about Night and Day when I said that. I was thinking like the people that be on our panel. But you're cool with Night and Day, right?
Night and Day, they are family.
Okay.
They are family. And I'm trying to think, who else is an avatar that Night and Day. Night and Day.
Yeah, it might just be Night and Day. Yeah. Oh, King Ka. I did say King Ka. I did say that he seems. Oh, he has cammed up before?
Yeah, and he's also one of my mods. So he's in my mod meetings. Like, I talk to Kai all the time. I see him every day.
Yeah. I said that I think genuinely he's the only one that probably has your best interest, King Ka.
Well, I mean, that's mutual. Even that kid. I think he has something really great, and mentoring him behind the scenes and helping him develop his voice so that he can step into whatever it is that he's doing as far as his mixed media arts, and I believe in him. So it's mutual.
Someone said Jane Doe is Nyasha. Is that true?
I don't think so.
Okay, they're two different. Like, have you heard their voices before or no?
TJ has talked to her.
Okay. And because y'all was saying Jane Doe was the mole, right?
Yeah, but I think her and TJ been working together this whole time.
Probably. Yeah.
I think they've been working together this whole time. And when I read the text messages, as I went on, and I didn't even get a chance to air all the text messages because I broke it down into pieces. It was just too much for me to keep consuming. I'm like, I'm gonna have to come back and finish it, but now we're no longer together. So she got the vaccination phone. But when I read those messages, I'm like, how the fuck didn't you see that she was being groomed? Like, and every time she would give her some bit of information, or every time Jane Doe would tell TJ to do something and TJ would follow her directions implicitly, it would always be, I'm sending y'all a cash app, I'm sending y'all money for dinner. I'm like, it was a reward system. Yeah. And I'm like, how did you see you was being groomed? But then I have to remember this is a person who started being essayed in her family at the age of 5, she said. I think, yeah, it was her youngest. When TJ first started getting essayed in her family by her cousins.
All right, moving on from that.
So listen to what I'm saying, please. What I'm trying to explain something to you as an essay advocate and survivor myself. When you're used to being groomed, especially at that young an age, it becomes a habit in how you deal with people. And that's what a lot of groomers do. It's a reward system. So I think this is important for everybody out there in the YouTube verse to know. If you're dealing with people like Jane Doe, if you're dealing with avatars, if you're dealing with these people behind the scenes, talking to them in Discord, here, there, wherever the case may be, if you find out or you see a pattern that this person is overly giving you praise, overly giving you information, appearing to be so much on your side, and they're willing to throw money at it, please believe it's a setup. Please believe that you're being groomed.
Well, I think that's a lesson for everybody because, you know, there are a lot, like, I noticed this, and I don't know if you notice this, but people basically give mod sticks to people who have donated money to them. I don't do that. You know, I give you a thank you, but like, there's some people like, oh, because you gave me so much money, I give you a mod stick. I don't do that.
Neither do I. I don't base who I bring in as my matter of fact. I'm more apt to work with people who are willing to work on a volunteer basis, strictly, with no money involved. Because now I know it's a passion project for you, and you're there for the content, and you're not there for the money and for the clout.
Right, and they want to see you grow. You know, that's the important thing.
Yeah, and they get to grow with you know, and then as different opportunities and stuff like that come in the future, see, being a mod, whether people don't realize it or not, is an awesome internship, especially for serious content creators. It's an excellent internship. If any of this shit on YouTube turns into a television show or it turns into something that can become a franchise, they're already into the ground floor. They walk right into that. It's smart, which is how I'm running my platform.
Yeah.
Right now, my team, they're becoming some of the fiercest researchers and fact checkers on YouTube right now. And I love it. I love it.
So you think all of them are like that? Because I know there's one in particular that's probably no.
Well, there's one there may be one or two. I don't know, but that doesn't mean, see, that's why I create cells and I create teams, because everybody, iron sharpen iron.
Okay.
Maybe we got a mod that's falling down in this area, but this one is standing up in that area. And then I put two of them together and they work together. And now they're balancing off of each other. And the next thing you know, we're getting results. We're producing results. But see, I know how to run a production team. I know how to run a production company. And the truth is every last one of my mods, when Keep It a Bean podcast starts back, they're all going to be my staff. Yeah.
No, that is smart. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. Like, once, you know, I make it, the people that have been rocking with me, that's why I don't like go through a whole bunch of mod drama and stuff like that. Like, the people who've been with me have been with me for a long time. So
hell
yeah, definitely, you know, my thing is like, I'm gonna take care of the people who took care of me. And definitely your mods
But
are one of
not
those
only that,
people,
y'all
you
got a
know.
rapport. You got a working system. When a story hits and it's time for you to pull your team together, you don't got to do a whole lot of extra because they already know. You know what I'm saying? It's a well-oiled, well-greased machine.
Right.
And look at how well your platform is done because of it.
Right. That's true. It took hard work, and definitely we worked together on this shit because, whoo, you know, I know you've been through a storm, but I've been through a storm too. Yours is just probably bigger.
No. I'm gonna say they equal because mine might have been bigger, but you've had more than mine. So when you add all of that stress together, it might be about even.
Right, the stress, yeah, definitely. So, Jag, so
like when you took that money off, I was like, great idea. Shit.
So let me ask you, when so I know you had posted a thing like you had gave TJ a certain amount of money on the Cash App thing, but isn't that because like you had to transfer money over to her to use the Cash App card, or?
Oh no, not necessarily. No. All of that money was not used for the both of us. And TJ is not very good with money. He's not very good with money. TJ doesn't have a great respect for money. Not at all. Like there would be days we would be talking about what we're gonna eat today, what we're gonna do this, what we're gonna do that, and then the next thing you know, she forget to do this, she forget to do that, and then the next thing you know, we be forced to have to spend money. Like she don't care.
So are you good right now though without her, or do you have the Cash App card?
No, I don't have a Cash App card. I gave it back to her, but it doesn't matter because after the the way I chin checked the fuck out of her earlier today. She in the middle of my live while I was sitting there looking because I was about to start filming her entire Cash App history so people can see that she has brought in on her Cash App a little over $10,000 in the past 3 months.
Yeah, it was. I think the people said it was like 6,400 or something like that.
Oh no, that was just from me and Pam. That's what me and Pam put into her Cash App.
Oh. Are you and Pam still beefing? Because I seen something that Pam be having pyramid schemes and shit.
That bitch is non-existent to me.
Oh, okay, she's non-existent. Okay, all right.
She's dead as a doornail. She's making up all kinds of wild stories about she's taking over my WCW platform, which we are now applying because I'm turning it into a women's ministry program. And I find it funny that, like she's a clout chaser. She's the one who originally wanted to bail me. She wanted to bond me. She was going to pay. She was going to put up the money to bond me. She was going to take care of the lawyer. But Michael Braggs decided that she was too fucking bossy and told her to back off. And that's when they picked TJ. That's why I find it so funny that the story was TJ was the only person that would buy me because I'm talking to 3 other people that said that they was willing to do it. And Adrian and Michael said no.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know too much about Pam. The only thing I knew was that she was supposed to be the hairdresser, but she wasn't a hairdresser. That shit still confused me. I'm still confused by that.
Well, I think that was the not trying to muddy up the water so nobody would realize that they are all working together because they all work together.
Oh, I also heard something, and I don't know if it came from him, but I can imagine it, that you were abusing TJ, and that's why she was in the hospital. Is that true?
I mean, that's funny because if you look at the video that I posted up on my shorts, TJ leaving me locked out on the balcony while she was trashing the apartment looking for her phones that I confiscated because she wouldn't give me the Doc Nation phone because she made me miss a very important meeting that I was supposed to be taking, and she did that shit to be smart, She took she took my business from me, so I took the channel and the Discord and the evidence phone from her, and then she when I went through her bag while she was on the phone I'm sitting there trying to clean up after she trashed the place again. Next thing you know, I'm like, well, fuck, she want to dump my shit. I'm going to dump her shit out. And when I dumped her backpack out, The bitch had my passport.
Oh, so you do have a passport?
Yeah, I've had a passport since I was 10 years old.
Okay, because we the people were confused. Like I was like, I didn't think she had a passport, but you do have one.
Yeah, I've had a passport since I was 10 years old.
If you don't get your ass to Europe and start making some goddamn music, well, I know you can't right now, but you know what I mean.
No, I got the case, but even despite all of that, I have shit that I have to get done in the United States before I go overseas. And when I go back overseas, I will be living in France. That's always been my plan. When I, get into my 50s, that I'm just gonna go there and open up a jazz club. So, that was always my retirement.
Are you gonna have Legina perform there?
I mean, if we're having a freak show, she can come through and tell her story.
Listen, I told you, like, you was trying to have her sing that shoot up D. She can't sing all that, Jag. You needed to start out with A, B, C, D, E, F, G. She couldn't sing all that shoot up D. She couldn't sing all that, Jag. You was trying to complicate her. That's why she never learned how to sing.
I wasn't trying to complicate her. I was trying to give her something to reach for. And the only thing that bitch would reach for is a phone to talk about her fake babies with Drake.
Hey, so I said you and TJ need to be a Floetry cover band. I think that would be dope. All you gotta do is say yes.
Say no. Say no.
No?
Say no. Say no.
All you gotta do is say no.
We're done.
Okay.
We are done. Like,
there is only one for me.
80 million chances. And guess what? And we would end up broken up just like the real Floetry.
You right, yeah. Huh?
So, truth is, she came at me hard. I was told that she was the only person. These niggas staged everything. They staged everything. They staged everything. They worked very hard to find me a new handler. They went, the second that I said that I was interested in a stud in jail, they went and found one that they could control. Think about it. The Candace got dreads, TJ got dreads. They're both chocolate. They both, dark brown skin. They both got neck tattoos. TJ's taller than me. She's not as tall as the Candace, but she's taller than me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They found themselves a replacement.
That makes sense. So I had told the people that TJ ended up in the hospital because she got super glue poisoned in when she was trying to super glue her teeth back together. That's what you said, right?
No, she did. She did. And she glued up her mouth. Glued up her mouth.
He said she glued her whole mouth shut, right?
Damn near. I'm like, the fuck. I said, and I said what I said. See, that's God telling you, shut the hell up. You're doing too much.
Yeah. So there's no chance that you and her are gonna get back together.
AT2 yesterday morning, that bitch called the police on me.
Oh, okay. I know that's a no right there.
I was on the phone with Kimmy. Kimmy heard the whole thing. She threatened to beat me up. She told me she was gonna fuck me up. Then she locked me out on the balcony, ripped the whole place apart, looking for her phones, and then she went out the apartment. While she was out the apartment, that's when I went through her shit and found out that she had my motherfucking passport. Then she came back in, demanding that I give her phone back, and then she got on the phone while I was on the phone with Kimmy, and she dialed 911.
Man, that is crazy.
She did that.
Yeah. So your case is not going to be affected, right?
Huh?
Your case is not going to be affected, right? By her leaving.
Be affected. I had And tomorrow I'll be talking to the court about all of this. Because they got plans about the 20th. And I'm thinking that I'm just gonna tell the judge that I need to apply. I need to appear via Zoom.
Are you worried about your safety, Jag?
Well, it's not that I'm afraid, but I would be a fool not to take it into consideration, considering everything that's happened this year.
Yeah. Are there plans for people to be at your court date?
Oh yeah, they all saying they're gonna show up. You know, they're gonna be really disappointed.
Oh wow.
They're gonna be really disappointed because number one, like the last court hearing, it was so funny when we went what was it? Yeah, in July. They lied and said that Shayna Lewis was supposed to be testifying. And was supposed to be testifying.
Not Shayna Lewis again.
Yeah, and it's like they all they do is lie. These hearings that I got going on right now have nothing to do with trial because trial has not been established or set.
Right. They had to make sure you was competent first. So yeah, that process.
This is all about the competency hearings.
Right.
So these are not. This doesn't have a jury. This doesn't have witnesses. It's me and the judge, and you know the DA and my representation. And I mean, the last time we went to court, we didn't even have to stand before the judge. It was just I had to go sign my paperwork. They let me know what's what. You were found competent. And so what this next hearing is there is a 5-minute interview with Dr. Michael Pittman, to which he found me incompetent because he didn't believe I was Jaguar Wright. Which is why they had to get another doctor to do a whole nother hearing, which lasted about an hour with Dr. Lee. And which, of course, is a much more thorough examination, and he found me competent. So the judge basically now has to say, all right, we got 2 competency hearings. Which one are we going to go with?
Right. And you believe that you are competent, right?
The doctor said I was competent and that I didn't need medication. That's what the doctor said.
Right. So you don't have any like mental health issues at all?
I got PTSD, and then they added the bipolar non-specific trigger based.
Oh, okay.
What my doctor said in Parkland, Dr. Delgado, was that they were giving me the classification as bipolar because they said if I'm extremely triggered, I have bipolar, manic episode, whatever the case may be. And so that's why they added bipolar. But the thing is, if I got bipolar and it's extreme situation trigger based, why didn't I have a breakdown after the spotting?
Oh. Do you like it when they call you the name J Polar?
I mean, I don't care what they call me. I really don't care. I don't think people understand that my hashtag is very real. Jag don't go fucks. What you say, what you think, what you do. See, I know what's real and I know the truth. But it's going to be kind of hard for anybody to say that I'm incompetent, considering from my last hearing to this hearing, which is 2 months is in between them, I went through an extremely severe incident where I was a victim of swatting, which was all YouTube related.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't crash out.
Yeah, they still think that you called on yourself.
I mean, listen to me. I know a girl who's got a kid. She swear to God it's Jimmy Crack Corn Kid. But we all know it's Leroy Kid. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's Leroy Kid. They had a DNA test and she said DNA came back wrong. People believe what they want to believe. Now that's a mental health problem. You know, for they would not believe the truth, I will send them strong delusion and allow them to believe a lie.
Yeah. What was the name of your first album, Jag?
Denials, delusions, and decisions.
Yep.
Examining human psychosis and human understanding in complicated relationship situations. Like, I don't think people understand. I study psychology as a hobby. That's what makes me such a great writer.
Oh, so you studied it.
Condition. I know how to make things whatever I want to make things. See, this is the problem. Everybody keeps talking about the airport. They keep talking about the barbershop. They keep talking about the police station. They keep talking about the mayor's office. They talk about all of these things without taking certain facts into consideration. Facts that I cannot talk about because they're all a part of my case. And it will go against the judge's ruling and revoke my bond if I talked about them.
Right. And also, you can't admit to being crazy either, right? Because that would go against you, right?
Well, if I admitted to being crazy, that probably would have been the easiest thing. But in order for me to do that, I would have had to wait, pull chain, go to the mental health facility, and then I go through that, prove I'm sane, and then they dismiss all charges, and then nobody has to find out the truth. See, that's why they wanted to declare me incompetent. Because if they declare me incompetent, then they can declare everything that I said, especially everything that, I don't know if anybody's paying attention, but everything that I said in that Blue Couch interview that is now at 2 million views. Oh, and by the way, no defamation of character lawsuits have come from it. And witnesses are coming forward, verifying everything that I said. If they could find a way to make me sound or make me appear crazy, then nobody had to pay attention to that, right? And then whatever evidence that I have to defend myself in my case could be deemed as not credible, which means they wouldn't have to go to trial, which means they would just be able to dismiss everything and none of my evidence go on the record.
Oh, wow. So are you gonna try to get spousal support from Goomba?
I'd rather him go to jail for blowing up the car.
Okay. Do you know how where you are in the divorce proceedings? Did he ever fill out the paperwork?
No, he ain't fill out no paperwork. He went over there, got that money from Michael Branson, and went to the hookah lounge the next day.
Yeah, you're right, because I definitely ain't seen no paperwork, no nothing. So yeah, he went to the hookah lounge.
He went, got that money, and then quietly fell back into the backdrop.
So do you have any plans on divorcing him, or you want to still be?
Absolutely, but I got a lot of stuff on my plate. I got the case that I got to deal with. If Dallas finally decides that they're going to take me to trial, I need to be ready for that. I got Dalladelphia to get back up and running. I got Keep It a Bean podcast that will be coming back before the year is out. I'm not going to say anything because there's stuff that's happening in the backdrop, and it ain't nobody's business.
Okay.
If I were to tell everybody everything that was going on in the background, it would make my plans vulnerable because look at what they do to everything else that they know.
Yeah, it's important not to share things. I'm glad you learned that.
So I can't tell everybody everything I got going on. All I can say is, don't believe me, just watch.
Right. Well, go ahead.
At the end of the day, I'm the kind of person where I set up a priority list and I deal with one thing at a time. I might not get things done as fast as everybody wants me to, but I get things done on my terms, on my time. And that's what's real. And I think people keep forgetting, yes, everything is content. And yes, I turn my life into content. And yes, I chose to be content. Yeah, I did. Because the truth is, half of the shit that I go through, most people wouldn't believe if I didn't have cameras on it all the time. You can't change a camera's mind.
That is true.
What it is. It is what it is. And to have as explosive and controversial a profile as I have at this time in my life, the safest place for me to be is in front of a camera.
Oh, you know what? You might have a point with that. In front of the camera might be the safest.
It is. Because if I'm not in front of the camera and nobody knows anything, if I disappear or if something happens to me, they can make up whatever story they want to make up, see? They can play around. But if it's all on camera, that's why they don't want me online. That's why all these little weirdos keep trying to do this and trying to do that. Like everybody keeps talking about 920. She's going to jail. If y'all are so convinced, why have y'all done everything that you possibly can do to put TJ under pressure to revoke my bond? If I'm going to jail on the 20th, why was y'all working so hard to get me in jail before that? Just sit back and let me go to jail on the 20th if I'm going. You
do got a good point with that one, yeah. If you go to jail on the 20th, why should you need to revoke the bond? Well, shit, we almost there now, so there's no point in doing that.
Yeah, but the problem is yesterday morning she called the police. So clearly, she is working with the ops. Maybe they're blackmailing her. Maybe she's pissed off that I'm fucking a hot dude. Who knows?
Oh.
I mean, she's seen Johnny Popcorn. She met him.
Did y'all have a threesome?
Hell no, he wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole.
Damn.
No disrespect. She is not his type. And she was real nasty to him. Like, she was real nasty. She was like, I know you him, and I know you did. And I'm like, and if I did, so what? We not together. We friends, remember?
Well, damn. Well, Jack, thank you so much for calling in. Huh?
I said, but I do want to say this. Maybe you and I should talk about a real interview about the autopsy of that situationship.
Hey, I'll be down for it. Yo, I was going to ask, it's so crazy that we're talking about this right now. I was going to ask if you could call in on the 20th from jail. Or we was going to see if you was going to be in jail or if you was going to be free. Either way, we'll do the interview over the phone from the jail call, or we'll do the interview and you'll come on the StreamYard.
That's the hot new thing for content creators. Jail call.
Right, I know that's like the new thing now. First of all, I'm not even paying collect on nobody calls, so you can't call me. So
that part.
Call Tyrone. No, don't call me.
Don't call me. But yeah, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, I wish that I could be more grateful for TJ. But
she was a great character in the storyline. I'll say that.
She was their character in the storyline. This isn't somebody who I met. This isn't somebody who I was talking to while I was in jail. I didn't even know she existed until after I was already out. They didn't even tell me that she had put her name on my bond until I had been out in the sober living house. Like, this was not an organic coming together. They made her the hero in my life. They made her the hero, not me. I didn't know shit. When I got out of jail, I didn't even know where I was going. I was told that I was going to be going to a private Airbnb somewhere, and they were raising up money. That there was a deal on the table for a tour. That I was going to that we were going to put this tour together, and yada yada yada. And the second that I got home, there was no tour, there was no Airbnb. There was just this fucking sober living house.
Wait, they told you it was going to be an Airbnb?
That's what I was told, that they were going to be sending me to an Airbnb. There was enough money in the fund. And the next thing I know, I get out. I called Michael Braggs. Short Davy Way called me a lift. I get in the lift. It took me to the wrong address at 1 o'clock in the morning. I had to wait for another ride for 45 minutes outside in a strange neighborhood down over there by Elmer, which is in the country, late at night, stray dogs rolling all over the place. You know?
Man.
It's a good thing I'm a nature girl. And it was so funny because the next driver that Adrian sent for me, I get into his car. He had the screens in the back. He was playing Shawshank Redemption. I was like, is this shit for real? I literally just got out of jail and I'm watching Shawshank Redemption. Then the next thing you know, I get to the actual sober living house over there with the Mrs. Hannigan and the Shavonna Patterson person. And they didn't even answer the door. So I had to go to a hotel anyway. I wasn't able to go to the sober living house till the next day. And then I'm there and I'm like, okay, so y'all got me here, so won't nobody find me and won't nobody be looking for me here. But then the bitch started telling everybody who the fuck I was, and then I found out two of the girls in there, their mothers followed me on TikTok. So it's like, then there was the whole King Payne set me up a hair appointment to get my hair rebraided, and all the hair braiding lady had to tell me was that she didn't do hair, and that
See, that's the lady I thought was Pam. That's not Pam?
No. Her name, I don't know if it's her real name, but the name she told me was Rochelle. And we went out to eat, and then she told me she was going to come back, pick me up the next day, actually do my hair. We went, we bought the hair, we got all the supplies. And when I went back to the store, the bitch told me that she came back before closing after she dropped me off and returned everything.
Damn.
But all she had to tell me was that Adrian and Michael were not my friends. I should not trust them and to get away from them immediately. And that was set up by Michael Bragg. And when I talked to him about it, I'm like, yo, she could have been a whole, serial killer. And he was like, oh, friend, well, I just saw, she said she was doing hair. I just saw, it was God working it out. I'm like, you telling me you didn't vet her? And he was like, well, I didn't know she would be pretending to be a hairdresser.
Oh.
And that's when I started looking at him side-eye. And that's when me and Adrian started talking about whether or not Michael Braggs was actually my friend. So when the whole receipt thing came out, Adrian knew about all of that. I told him everything. I told him that I gave the receipt to the knot. I told him that the knot said that $30 wasn't enough, that he was changing it to $300. And then, just to give Michael a little grace, I handed the real receipt to Alexis and told her, when the knot dropped the fake one, drop the real one, and then let's see how all the cards fall.
Oh, so you gave that one guy with the chopped nose, you gave him a fake receipt, but then you gave Alexis the real receipt.
I gave him the real receipt. He said $30 isn't big enough. I'm going to change it to $300. That was his choice. That was his call. I told him I can't tell you what to do with the content. All I can do is give you the real receipt.
Oh, so he edited it to make it. Oh, got you. I forgot he could edit and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he do. So he said he was going to change it. I said, you don't have to do that. Step to step. He said 30 isn't enough. It needs to be bigger. So he added the extra zero, which is when I gave the real receipt to Alexis. And I said, when he comes out with that one, drop the real one. and I'm going to see who's who in all of this shit. Now, as all of this was going on, I told Adrian every step of the way. Matter of fact, I told him when the receipts were dropped off, he knew it all and never said nothing to Michael until he realized that I was actually going to let it all go down, which is when I believe Michael let him know, if you don't protect me, I'm going to put your ass out there on the block too, which is why he set up that whole thing in the coffee for me and Michael to have that whole like standoff so he could pretend that he was being a loyal friend when the truth is all he was doing was covering his own ass. He knew everything. The text messages is all in the text messages is all in the Doc Mason phone that TJ still got.
Well, that's something.
All of it. So, and I did all of that to force everybody into the light.
Oh, okay.
It was a setup. It was a bear trap. I did it on purpose. I'm not dumb. Very smart. I'm smart enough to know to let human nature take its course. That's what happened with the receipt. I set the whole thing up. Then after that, real donors started popping up saying, hey, we gave Michael Bragg this. We gave Michael Bragg that. And Adrian was smart enough to make sure that Michael Bragg was the only one dealing with the money so nobody could ever accuse him. If there's one thing he's good at doing is covering his tuckers. So it's like these niggas have been setting up things and staging things all summer long. And the truth is they probably been setting up things even longer than that.
And you never really know, right?
Thing, huh?
I say you never really know.
Oh no, I'm learning. I'm learning a lot. Because the truth is, Jane Doe knew that me and TJ had went separate ways. Because when me and Kimmy stopped answering TJ's calls, TJ called Jane Doe asking Jane Doe for money. And then Jane Doe texted me, threatening me, telling me that I better back up. And she said, you know, after you did what you did, reading my text messages online, you better get on the move. And see, that's where she slipped. I caught her. She said, you. She didn't say y'all. She said, you. Me and TJ have been together damn near every day for 3 months. Why wouldn't she say y'all better get on the move? She said, you better get on the move. Because she knew that TJ wasn't with me. Which is when I think TJ came up with the plan to go to the hospital for sympathy, because she was still trying to convince people that she knew where I was. Because see, that's her job.
She was the plant or slash the mole the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She was the plant. She was the plant. Jane Doe was the mole that was running her.
Oh, someone said Jane Doe is DJ Genesis.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay, it's not. Okay.
And I don't think that Jane Doe is one person. I got good reason to believe that Jane Doe isn't one person. I got a good reason to believe that Jane Doe wants everybody to think that she's an Italian American who married a black man whose name is Dina Moser. But I think Dina Moser is her cover so she can have her true identity.
That's interesting. Well, Jag, I'm going to go get ready to go find me something to eat. Thank you so much for taking my call. I appreciate you, but we definitely got to do this again.
If you'd like to do an interview on the 20th, we can go over the autopsy of my situationship.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's do it on the 20th. That way we got it planned and everything. So I'll set up the show and everything for you.
Okay, great.
All right, Jag. Thank you so much for taking my call. You have a good one, okay?
Hey,
what's up?
Thank you so much for calling. Take care.
You too. Bye. All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, Jaguar Wright. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end the show right here. I am hungry. I was trying to end it like 20 minutes ago because I was like, damn, I'm getting hungry. I'll talk to y'all later, y'all. So we'll be doing an interview on the 20th, exclusive, right out the jailhouse, everything. Hopefully Jag does not go to jail. I don't think she's going to jail, y'all. I think people just saying that. But anyway, we out of here. Deuces. Can I get some body oil?